Alignment-wise, no, we know I'm not good. We know I align as neutral at best.
Yeah.
Let's be real.
I
I
love that
align
description.
at best neutral.
What's your alignment? Neutral at best.
Sure.
Like there's times I'm good. I'm probably neutral good. Like if we're gonna give me an alignment, I'm probably neutral good. I will do good things. They don't always align to everyone else's. I'll do what I believe is good. Because especially, I'm not gonna get too political, but fuck this bullshit.
Did you
Whole nother order.
do the thing with the cards, babe?
Did I do the thing with the cards? I have the cards. If that's what you mean.
So no.
Yes, I did separate them. If that's what you mean. Yes.
Yes.
I did do that already. Yes.
Okay.
So,
Then you're set.
cool. Yeah. The only thing I didn't
Why
do
was I looking
that I'm
at the
upset with
Wayfinder's
myself.
Guide to Eberron?
We are getting a little bit of feedback between you
swear.
two, just so
Okay.
you're aware.
I never know
Can I go
anything.
quick? It's cool enough. I'm good.
Like, I'm sure that if you're having a heat stroke, we can deal with your door being open.
Oh yeah.
Obviously,
good
safety
right now.
first.
I'm good right now. It's cool enough because the AC
10
is
minutes
now
later.
on in the house, so I'm not dying.
That is good. We don't have AC over here.
Yeah, no, I need it because I will die. But hi everybody, welcome back to the Aesala campaign. The one thing I did forget to do, and I'm upset with myself, is update the character sheets on the stream because I forgot because I was
That's all
watching stream again. It's because I had to make sure I wasn't forgetting anything. I think
Make
I'm
sure
good.
that the terrible name that's terrible was being used across the top of your stream.
I never have that at the top of my stream. I never have my horrible, horrible stream names at the top of my stream. I should though.
Really?
It's great.
Really?
It's
No,
good.
it's not. No, it's not.
I thought it was funny.
It
No,
is.
It's not.
It is a step below F tier, just so you're aware.
So E, I got an E. Got it.
No, I'm thinking like a Q
Oh,
or
okay.
a
You have been
W.
found wanting.
W for well done.
Yeah,
W
thank
for-
you. Thank you, Rob. See? So I keep you around, Rob.
No.
It's
Gee.
W for well done, buddy.
Like-
You did all right.
Wait, do I get a scratch and sniff sticker? That's all I care about.
No.
Yes, but it's at the
No.
bottom of the pool.
Oh. Okay, continuing on. So last we had left off, you guys were finishing up an Artcaster after helping Adelaide deal with Absane.
We got a little some.
We are leaving town, and all I know is that we're going north.
You
My
are
You
going
character-
did get a little something something. You did.
I, as the player, know where we're going.
We're ignoring
and
that. We are a PG-13 well, not really. But we're not going towards the M. Let me rephrase this. We're trying to stay on the R.
Someone had fun last stream.
There we go. That's how we're going to phrase it.
I don't know what you're talking.
Someone had a blast.
But you guys get your cart and begin to head north. Why?
At a fast pace until we get to T. Yeah.
Speaking of, V, you look into your pockets and find a small note.
Oh.
Oh.
I'm going to DM it to you.
Okay.
Here it comes.
Just the instant sound of fear.
And
So-
also, along with it, along with the note, you do also get the gloves of thieving that she left.
Oh.
So you have those.
Ooh.
Okay. I see. I will simply tuck that back into my bag, like with a bit of a smile on my face, and I'll slip the gloves on. I think someone came to get me. I think, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
we're all on the
Camilla was
cart.
coming because
We
you and Jeremy
met
Oh, yeah,
kind of
yeah,
walked
yeah.
past.
Yeah, Camilla came to get me, and then the cart pulled. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, and then we're all on the cart heading there.
So I'll slide on my gloves, I guess.
So where north are we going?
That would be.
They
Oh,
said,
go ahead, Drake. Sorry.
something about
Do you need help?
Out of character, it was Moonchild.
there. Okay,
That's
thank
the
you.
Moonchild.
I was just looking on the map, like, hmm.
It's not a marked location.
It
Well,
is.
it is a
Oh.
marked location. It's not a named location on the map.
Somewhat just.
I know that.
I think it's called Lunar Kid, Moon Child, Astral, something. I don't know.
Oh,
Yes. Lunar Kid.
Lunar Kid. I like
Astro
that name. We're going
Boy.
to Lunar. Astro Boy.
I just did an intelligence check with my dice at my house, and these dice fucking hate me.
Zoinks, Scooby.
Boy.
Well, that place sounds fun.
I don't know. It's just what he is right now.
I've never
Hopefully,
been there.
I've never. Well, it's obvious I haven't been there.
Have any of us ever been up there? I've never even been fucking. This is the farthest north I've been on this continent. So.
That's not true.
We did we did that weird loop de loop, but like
Yep.
actually in a city.
Fair.
When-
Actually, she's not in the city. She's a couple. She's a couple bit out of a city, and I think I know the exact location.
Okay.
But when we get closer, I'm going to send an owl and try to look for it. Well, you have an owl, and you have a raven. You could just do that.
We have plenty of options to find them.
Yeah.
But also, I used to live in a town called Moonchild that was up north.
That's the one. Moonchild. That sounds like what she said. Yeah.
So we're going.
You see the expression just drain from Camilla's face.
Yeah, she said she's near Moonchild. That sounds more accurate than Lunar Kid.
Fun.
Is there something we should know about this place before we just barge right in?
I might need to stop somewhere while we're around there. If we're passing through.
As long as we're quick, because she is up there rescuing somebody from her childhood.
It won't take long.
Okay. It should be fine.
I'm assuming we're doing this as we're like riding out of town.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm
Okay.
right. I'm directing the animals as I'm talking. Yeah.
What'd you get?
You just fucking wild surge on the fucking
Yes, he did.
card.
God.
You bitch boy, what did you do?
I have a beard of feathers.
Hat.
That's
Okay,
fine. That's what you get.
That's good.
I like to imagine
Um,
it's just one big feather that just.
But anyone looking toward Camilla would see her pull out a small letter that still has a wax seal on it.
Thank
What's
you
the
for the
seal?
resub, Sean.
This seal.
The seal is of a crescent moon with a rose behind it.
It is not something you recognize.
I figured, don't worry. It's just curious.
So you guys start to head north.
Fast pace.
T,
Yeah.
give me a stealth check.
Let's go stealth.
Oh dear. I can hear them playing Magic downstairs.
So that is a do. 16.
Okay. Let me make sure.
I hate when
Not
my
the best
rolls
I could
are a
have done.
do.
All right. So, kind of, as you're kind of staying in the area you've been staying, you hear talking coming towards you. A very rasped voice, like almost like it's the vocal cords are very stretched, and then a very harsh kind of booming voice coming up towards you. You hear them stop every now and then as they get closer.
Okay.
You recognize these two from your little bit of reconnaissance you've done into where Zarissa is.
I'm just gonna have it look like I'm tending to the horse, making sure it's okay, not making it look like I'm not paying attention at all.
You see the Harrigan kind of walking up from tree to tree, seems to be putting up posters, and then this very large boar humanoid kind of looks over at you. What are you doing?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
I'm just on my way to meet up with some friends. Why shouldn't I be here?
Oh, no. I just didn't know if you had seen. The circus is in town.
Oh, what kind?
He walks up to you and hands you a sheet that says Firefly Funhouse. Come join the fun. Just a little show we have going on.
Oh, interesting. And I'm assuming it has all the information on it.
Yep.
Interesting. Well, they probably won't be here for another day or so. I might check it out.
All right. Well, we're open for the next 3 nights before we start heading back out west. So feel free to check it out.
Sounds like a plan. Thank you very much.
You see the Harrigan goes. All right, we're good, right, Huskis? Let's head back. And he goes, yeah, calm down. And they head out. It takes you guys most of the day to get to the border of Jubileum, going at a brisk pace. Anything you guys want to do, you have most of the day. If there's anything specific you guys would like to do while you're on the road again. I'm assuming I know what Camilla's doing.
Sitting in dead silence and staring at an unopened
I
letter.
did-
Never mind. Not at all what I thought was happening.
Okay, if we had most of the day, I've got to roll like 10
Is it
times.
singing on the road?
Don't roll, motherfucker.
I
Oh,
was actually gonna ask
What's-
Camilla. Hey, so what's the deal with the letter? Are you's good? Like, is there a ghost in the letter or some shit?
and a ghost in the letter.
Kinda.
Oh, I was joking. Wait, fuck. You good?
When I was little, being a changeling here isn't really normal. So I was sold to a circus. And this was the last letter that was supposed to go to me before I left, but
Well, you left the circus. So, where you were from originally?
I'm from Moonchild.
Oh, I got you. I got you.
The name that I use, Camilla, it was the name of my friend who lived there.
I see.
This letter was from them.
Why don't you open it? Forgive me for being blunt.
Because anything that they wanted to say to me was before everything happened.
Okay. But does that matter?
Do you want to hear the last thoughts of the people that you love before they passed away?
Listen, I'm not gonna say fair or unfair there, but if it was me, I'd want to know personally. I'm not telling you gotta do nothing. I don't know. That'd be eating me up, and I don't want you getting over worried or anything like that over this. Don't let your
Well-
past control you. Something I learned recently.
When we get where I need to stop, I'll open up.
You gotta put your past behind you.
Have one. I don't.
Because quoting Lion King, who doesn't love it?
I got you, Camille. I'm not gonna leave her alone a little bit after that. Don't want to push. So, Various, have you blown us up yet?
No,
No, we good?
That's a surprise.
good.
You see him
Jesus.
covered in a beard
Better
of
luck
feathers.
next time.
Car, what are you
Got
doing?
one
Because I know you were
surge.
saying
Nope, nothing's
something.
happened. Just looks up with a fucking beard of feathers. Doesn't even
No,
notice.
absolutely nothing. Everything's good. Yeah.
Car, you were saying something?
Oh, I just want to tinker with my like the notes that oh Lord,
Abstain?
words are hard. Did I ever feed all of those paper scraps to my book to see if they could get put back together?
You are,
Because if not, I'd
you
like
are
to
doing
work
that
on
now.
that.
You are doing that now.
Okay, sounds good.
All right. So while you do that, Kay,
Just looking out at the passing scenery.
wow, being extroverted for once. Holy shit. Not just nose and book.
Shrugs.
That's rude.
Tell me I'm wrong.
Shrugs.
Exactly.
No comment.
So Therius is doing pets.
We
Treek,
have a boar.
I'm assuming you're driving.
Yeah.
Anything special you want to be doing while you're
No,
driving?
but just
Hold
because
on, let me just.
they got melted.
Anything special you want to be doing while you're driving, like animal handling
Never.
checks?
Shush.
I mean, he can communicate with them. It's kind of
Yeah, I can talk to them. I don't need to. Probably just keeping an eye out for any sort of marks from tea or any sort of thing, because we are now going into a
a
stall.
stall. All right. And
And once we get far enough,
Can I get
ask Car to shoot Raven.
Can I get a quick update on
you were doing so
We've been
well.
adventuring
You were
together?
doing so well.
Oh, wait.
And then suddenly, he was on another
Suddenly,
planet.
Okay, so what I said was, can I get an update on how long we've been traveling together, i.e., how long has this campaign been running in game?
Day 24.
It's like 24 days now, right? Or 26?
24, I
Okay.
believe.
That was 23.
23.
23? Oh, shit.
Yeah,
All right.
23.
I
Oh
missed
shit! It's 23.
And you're cutting out again.
That's a high enough roll for what I need to do. Cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't say anything else. I was scratching my face.
Oh, okay.
I heard something cut out.
All right. So you guys continue your travels. It starts to get late into the evening as you hit the edge towards Jubileum and Aesala. You could continue. It's probably about another hour and a half to Moonchild.
Well, where did no? She didn't say she was in Moonchild. She said she was to the left of it.
West, yes.
Probably go for about another hour ish towards the direction she said she was.
Okay. So you start kind of arching.
'Cause they can sleep on the cart. I can just keep going. And the horses will tell me when they demand sleep. So.
Yep.
If they're good, we're good. Like,
They're good to go a little bit longer.
Don't worry. Just if you need to start sleeping, just do it. I'm just driving the car. It's fine.
All right. So are you sending out the flying companions?
Who did anyone actually start to go to sleep, or is everyone
Yes.
still up?
I'd
I'm
still be up.
still up. I'll send my owl
I'm gonna lay
out.
down and take a nap.
Darius will fall asleep because he's bored.
Well, if Car's falling asleep, because I haven't used them, and it's gonna be night anyway. I'll use one of my wild shapes to send an owl and go look for tea as well. Double owl.
I'm going to
Plus
have my
Raven.
owl
Yeah,
stay
and
about.
I can still tell my raven to go find it while I take a nap.
We already so it's fine.
All right. So you send out all three companions. Give me perception checks for each of them.
Is this related to sight?
I would hope
What do
so.
you think? What do you think?
Because
I want
I
to point
get
out that
it.
Lucky
Well-
still hasn't gone off yet.
While they're all doing this, can I just do like a as it's getting
Like
darker,
taking a
like
nap,
listening around, making sure nothing's trying to track us or like surrounding us, like wolves or anything like that?
Yeah. Give me a perception check.
I got a 21 for my owl.
24 from my owl.
Christ.
Wait, do owls have a +6 or a +3, or do you have something special with yours?
Mine can use my abilities as long as I'm looking through their eyes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I'm sending mine just anywhere, so 21.
Do I have
'Cause
advantage on
The
mine?
wizard version of the spell.
It's not scent. It's sight.
That's fine. Figures. 13 then.
All right. You don't see anything seeming to be following you.
What I would hear if any creatures are demanding to eat us because of spells.
100%. All right.
You hear off in the distance. Oh shit, they look tasty.
No, bad wolf. Stay.
Alright.
Oh, delivery.
No,
Camilla, through
not
your
delivery. It's
owl's
just, no.
eyes, excuse me, you do see T.
Yeah, my 21 doesn't see shit.
Well, no, I rolled on which one of you was going in the correct
Oh.
direction.
Okay, that's fair. Do I see anything with a 21 with my owl?
Yes. You see a very large circus tent. Which is also what the raven sees.
Treat. Well, we'll have
Nice.
after a while that will come in.
T is that way.
Yeah. What do you mean? Okay. Well, the direction Camilla speaks it, and as I'm talking to my owl, like, what do you mean? That's all you saw? How did you not see? Damn it!
It's a big tent. What do you want me to tell you?
Wait, what did
That
your
did
owl
not
see?
catch anything.
That's
You
it's
get
a
that
big
to
tent.
me.
What do you mean?
How is that all you saw?
I mean, I also saw a mouse, but I didn't think he cared.
Actually, I do. What kind of mouse? You're talking to the wrong person, yo.
It
What
was
kind of
a
mouse?
field mouse. I was kind of planning to go pick it up.
You should have.
Oh, then I'm gonna loop back.
Yeah, go have fun. Freaking. Oh, I only saw a cat and a mouse.
I feel like my raven is probably trying to steal random stuff that's shiny from around the circus.
Do you want give me a D20 roll?
I'm gonna steal some kids' cotton candy.
I mean, if you steal a key, that'd be great.
Take a mouse that's dressed up.
This isn't Coraline.
Says you.
They aren't setting off any fireworks, are they?
No.
No, I think my
Ten.
owl would scream.
Okay.
The owl would scream in my ear if they were setting off fireworks.
You would definitely hear them,
Yeah.
or at least see them. You'd probably see them more so, just coming over the tree line. Cool. So all your winged beasts come back to you. Sean, yours brings a nail. Looks pretty fresh. Not like
nail?
rusted or anything.
Oh no.
Like a human nail
no.
or like a roofing nail?
Like a roofing nail, like something that
A
would have been
human
used to
nail.
put up a sign.
Jesus.
Gross.
He likes
It just
shiny
steals
things.
a 10-penny nail. Gotcha.
I'm just
Scratch.
clarifying.
I
here.
like it. I like it.
Scratch the chin of my owl.
Right.
But also, this way to T.
Yep, you guys
Yeah,
are headed that way.
Yeah, already. It's a shame my owl only found 2 things.
What
As
did
I'm
what did
booking
your
it.
owl find though?
You see it
I found
pokes its head up with a mouse.
a mouse. And then it also found something you're not gonna like hearing.
Today has been so wonderful. I couldn't imagine having any more good news.
The circus is back in town.
Well, then we should go to sleep before it's delivered.
Too late.
I shrink down to the smallest form that I can get to,
Hold on.
and my dress turns into like the biggest robes covering my entire body.
I figured that was gonna happen.
Yeah, all
And
looks
I-
at you like with half the mouse in it. Your fault.
Well, I'm not a liar, so they asked, they got the honest answer.
T, give
You
me
could
a
have just not
perception
said
check.
anything.
Well, they asked. They were gonna peer pressure me anyway. You know how they are. Who are you to tell me things?
You start to hear a caravan coming towards you.
I take the hide action.
You still have your barrel.
No, we're not the caravan. T's hearing a caravan come towards her.
Look to actually get a look to see who it is.
It is clearly Treek.
Yeet. Do I see T?
Yes.
By 22 passive. Just come here. Oh, hey! I stopped the cart.
Y'all got here quick.
Well, wanted to make sure you were good, so I got here quick.
You hear an
I'm good.
echoed voice come out of a barrel. We need to make a stop.
Yeah. So, we gotta be careful because the circus is in town.
I was gonna say, did that not pick up for anybody else?
Nope, it didn't. There we go.
Nope.
My computer decided to shut off for 2 seconds.
That's weird.
Oh, that's
We're good.
brilliant. As soon as I
Um,
tried talking, apparently.
Right.
Yeah. She'll
You
just
hear
be
an
like, I know.
echoed voice say,
I
"We
just
need to make a
assumed
stop
that I
in
had a
town."
Wait.
stroke.
You know? Did you go to see it?
No. No, two people came through with flyers. One of them named Huskus.
The barrel on the cart starts shaking.
Ah, so that's someone we have to avoid at all costs. Which one? What did they look like?
Almighty DM. What did he look like?
So Huskus was a giant werepig. And the other one
giant
was a
were-
very scrawny Harrigan.
So a were pig.
Wereboar,
Werebear.
technically.
So a werebore and a herringen.
Werebore?
Yes, werebore.
So
Yeah, but where?
Shut up. So
You
Did you
fucking
manage to
barrel.
find- did you manage to find your friend? I say, starting to get like stuff ready for camp.
No, but I've been trying to do reconnaissance because I'm not going in there blind.
That's smart. You know, I have my owl for a couple more minutes. You want me to go look where you wanted to look?
That's the thing. Almighty DM, do I see anything that looked like the vision?
Yes. You did see an individual who gave you very similar imagery, minus one very key feature. The person had very similar build, very much the same height and stuff, but he was minus a mask and not as dark clothing. But otherwise, it seemed pretty similar. Like, if you were to have a lineup with a bunch of other people, you'd probably be like, huh, he looks somewhat similar, very similar build. He'd be a suspect, is how I'm going to put this.
So the werebore looked like the creature?
No. The
No?
remaster
Harry?
did.
Did I see the ringmaster?
You did during your bit of reconnaissance beforehand.
Well, that would have been something to know beforehand.
I forgot.
The god of this world is trying to trigger Camilla as much as possible today.
I
No, this was planned
apparently
beforehand, actually.
Welcome to my life for the last
I mean,
Yeah.
I've
Yeah,
literally gone
no,
through
that was-
everyone else at this point, minus T, Darius, and Sean, really.
So
But
about
nice
half of the
everybody.
party.
Yeah, about half the party so far.
And it's just your turn now. Yeah,
Yeah,
I was
we'll
first,
slowly
which
get
is
to
bullshit.
everyone.
But now we're keeping going.
We'll slowly get
Is
to
the
everybody.
circus closer to Moonchild or further away from Moonchild compared to where we are now?
Further. It's
Okay.
further west.
Okay. Because
Oh.
I still plan on heading into Moonchild.
You don't think she was captured by the circus, do you?
Reconnaissance that I did, the ringmaster looked close to who was chasing her, but there are a lot of things that were missing, if that makes sense.
I think I get what you're putting in.
So
Okay.
I don't think it's not a possibility. And they're in town for the next 3 nights.
So we have 3 nights to. Yeah, I know, Sean. I know it's Streak's already fucked up. Hearing that, Streak will send the owl off to go towards the circus and see what it sees.
All right.
Do you think there's a better place we could
I
spend
don't think
the
I
night
should go
then?
anywhere near that circus.
No, you should not. You think is this the best spot to set up a tent area, a T, or should we go somewhere else? The
I
horses
mean-
are tired as shit.
2 of them have already seen me. I don't know if we should go any further or any closer as of tonight.
I didn't mean close. I mean, yeah, that's fair. So let's stay here the night. Okay.
I mean, does a random person buy a circus that probably attracts a ton of people really seem that suspicious?
Yes.
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 I'm
Okay.
suspicious
In the
of
middle of
everything
nowhere?
though, so
Don't fucking. I'll have seconds one time.
Yeah. Well, let's set up for the night, and then we can go to Moonchild in the morning. And then after Camilla's done, we have a circus to investigate before they leave.
How much longer are they here?
3 more nights, apparently.
Three nights, and then they go west.
That is correct. Right. So you guys are gonna spend the night, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sleep inside of the barrel.
Valid.
Don't
I
you
mean,
have Tiny
Darius
Hut?
already slept, so
Don't you have Tiny Hut, Camilla? Why don't you just sleep inside that?
Oh, that's a brilliant idea. I cast Tiny Hut, but sitting on the cart, so the entire cart is protected by Tiny Hut, and I still hide in the barrel.
Well, if anyone feels unsafe, we could all. Well, then we're all just gonna sleep in the car, right? Because there's this apparently a kidnapping circus around.
All right.
After an hour, my owl would have to come back right before the hour ends. And what does it say it saw?
So it saw a very extravagant show. From what it could see from the little hole in the top, it did
Bring
not
back
dare go
popcorn.
any further. So I will describe a couple things it sees for you.
Okay.
So first and foremost, what it sees.
Did you just say I will describe a couple things?
John, I swear to God, I will
Thank you,
burn your
Sean.
undead. I swear. Burn your undead.
So first, one of the first things it notices is in the rafters of the tent, there seemed to be an individual watching from above. Very kind of stout individual, devil horns, kind of watching everything. Almost looked like it was puppeteering everything. The next thing it noticed was a Aarakocra, but it was very odd. Very much had a vulture's kind of look to it. That would summon beings of fire. And essentially do kind of a lion tamer act with them. And then there was the pigman, who would do massive feats of strength and toughness, things such as catching a cannonball with his stomach. Absolutely terrifying to watch. And then there was two very unsettling things. The first being a black-gowned woman with a black veil who would show illusions and give people's futures and stuff to the point of full clairvoyance and almost in an unsettling way. But none of the fortunes were good. All of them seemed to lean towards bad things coming true. And the final thing was the ringmaster and his little harrigan that he would put in very precarious positions, such as having him be blown up and ripped apart, but then
They
reconstitute
definitely
himself.
have a dynamic,
Yes,
is what he's saying.
yes, they
but,
do hair raising stuff.
but people at first are like disgusted by it, but then the harrigan comes back to life, reconstitutes himself, and everybody cheers, thinking it's such a great show. And then just before he has to leave, you see them wheel out a young woman in a box to be sawed in half.
I recognize. I mean, what does the woman look like? Do we recognize?
T, can you describe Zarissa for me?
Oh no!
So
We'll be
Zarissa
fine.
is right around T's height. She's a half elf with blonde hair that is in 5 braids that meets in a low ponytail, and she would have very basic monk clothing on, no cape, and her hands would not be covered, unlike T's.
Nope.
And she has very plain boots, unlike T's.
When the owl comes back and tells everyone and tells me this, then I can hear him. Anyone looking at Treek just sees him go completely fucking pale.
Treek, what's wrong?
Treek looks directly into his eyes.
I don't know if you know what Zarissa looks like, but the rest of
I
that
saw
was
a half
unsettling.
elf, but I had an idea, so I had an idea for it. But it still, it was traumatizing as shit.
It's like I planned that
Yeah,
or
it's fine.
something.
Besides the horrible circus acts, what does your friend look like, perchance?
She's a blonde half elf. Kind of has clothing similar to mine.
You would not
If
have
I
seen
could
the
only,
clothing.
if I could only see, say, someone's head, what would I see on his?
Everybody else is asleep, right?
Darius is up because he already slept.
For an
Okay.
hour.
Yeah. T,
whatever.
for the first time, will pull down her hood for you, and she'll be like, she has 5 braids like mine that have stripes in them.
Ryan?
And then she'll put it back up.
Correctamundo. It matches.
Your friend is going to be cut in half tonight. In a circus act.
Darius immediately jumps onto T's shoulder. Well, flies onto.
At least that's what my owl just told me. She got wheeled out into the middle of a circus ring in a box that looks like she's going to be cut in half.
Are you guys having this conversation inside of the tiny hut?
The tiny huts around the cart, then yes.
Yeah,
Okay, my owl definitely hears you then.
that's fine. So, no, what I'm going to say isn't going to be helpful either. I will say they have someone up in the rafters who looks like he can puppeteer people. They have a master clairvoyancer. They have a werebore who can take a cannonball to the chest. They have an Aarakocra who can summon fire spirits, fire elementals, and control them very well. And they have the ringmaster has a herring gong that when he kills them comes back to life. It's just not going to be easy in the fucking slightest.
No, it's not.
I am very interested in the rabbit.
You can shush.
He says while he's sleeping.
He
Guiding
says
bolt.
in
now.
his sleep.
Guiding bolt, the sleeping pod.
Here's things come back from the dead. What? My entire
Instantly awake. Just what?
my entire
Pardon?
demographic.
Pardon?
What?
Santa came
What?
early?
Pardon?
I heard someone say my shtick.
Go
Like
back to
people.
sleep. Sit. Roll over. Lay down.
Yeah, I
Just
think
have
your
the
zombie
zombies
stole it out of your pants.
play with your hair. Just have the zombies play with your hair. Go back to bed. Actually, is it less creepy if the zombies do it or if the skeletons do it? I feel like it's less creepy if the skeletons do it because zombies
It's
fleshy
creepy
hands.
no matter what.
It's creepy no matter what, Brian.
Bone tooth combs were a thing
Well,
for hundreds of
well,
years.
I
So
feel like the zombies make
You're cutting out
better. The
again.
zombie makes a better lap pillow, but the skeleton. Oh,
Make good back scratchers.
Bad.
Tell me I'm wrong.
I was gonna say combs.
That too.
Oh, what do you want to
They
do?
make good pointed end stuff.
I still don't think it's smart to run it head first and try to get her back.
Miss. I don't know how this is going to go now. There are some powerful spellcasters in that focus.
Darius is
Almost
gonna
wish-
go over and knock on the barrel. Camilla, do you still have the harmonica with Misty Step?
you see her head peek out from underneath the flying carpet. Yeah?
Can we borrow it?
Want to do this tonight?
Well, you said she's getting sawed in half tonight.
I mean, fair, but
It's
Camilla.
probably already happened.
yeah, I know that I will have to come back.
If this is 3 nights, and I would know if she was dead.
Okay.
Camilla, you know this is a trick he does consistently as you used to be put into the box. It does not harm you, but it is unsettling. Essentially, he rips you apart and reconstitutes you. You've had it done to you a couple times.
I'd call that harming.
It's not permanent harm. More psychological.
Fuck up, Brian. It's not hard if I rip you in half and put you back together.
It doesn't
That's
hurt.
his
It's
thought
fine.
process.
Oh,
Like,
Stop
no,
being
it
a baby.
Don't be a baby. Let me rip you in half and put you back together.
Yeah.
No,
You usually play the
No
killer in Dead
one
by
said
Daylight,
it
don't
doesn't
you?
hurt.
no, he does not. Unfortunately.
I do not. I'm a coward. Then I suck at it. Yeah. So, yeah, you know that this is just a simple trick that doesn't. There's no fear of her dying tonight.
There's no permanent harm at
Yeah.
this
It's
point.
no permanent death. That's
Yeah,
what you said.
she's not going to die tonight. Is how I'm going to put it.
Did my owl get to look at her face of how she felt at that moment?
Give me an insight check for your owl.
That's there.
Oh, you don't have to check your all you have to do is ask.
Natural one. I didn't see shit.
He couldn't get
Owl,
a
just
read
small
on her.
person.
It was deadpan as hell.
He's a monk that doesn't. To drink, that makes sense. Hey,
If
Well-
I give you the harmonica, are you trying to go like right now?
absolutely.
Are we going
not.
right now?
No. I don't think it's a smart idea to go right now, unless.
No.
Oh, shit. It's fine, I just dropped cards.
As much as it would. We need everyone awake and at full power for this, at the very least.
Okay.
Plus, I don't know what I want to find out what their daytime routine is. See if it's better to strike at night or in the daytime.
Okay.
That's a smart idea.
Oh, it's actually really good that you woke me up though.
Why?
I climb out of the barrel onto the flying carpet, and then I put on the Ring of Augury. Cause I'm gonna use a thing that Brian gave me.
Smart.
You're gonna cast Augury?
Yes.
I have that spell. Let me look at that spell because I'm a cleric and I have it. Oh.
Let me pull back up the spell quick, just so I know the exact details.
The basics of it is that I can ask the result of. Oh no, it has to be within the next 30 minutes.
Yeah. I mean, it took less than 30 minutes for my owl to get there, so.
Will you sleep soundly tonight?
I won't, obviously, but a
That's
long
just
rest
gonna be
doesn't mean sleep.
That just means a whoa.
No, that it's too long for the spell to actually give me a result. So
Yeah, it's a
I'm
plan of
gonna,
action you plan to take within the next 30 minutes.
yeah.
So it's
So
not like
I'm
it's finding out what he's doing, it's only what your action is.
if I go there right now, am I going to die?
If
You just have to say wheel or woe, or both or neither. That's all you have to say, Brian.
Todd gives you a map.
Wheel and woe.
Real and well. I don't think I like that.
I'm not going to tell anybody else the result of that. I'm
fair.
just gonna crawl back into my barrel.
I assume that means bad. So everyone, let's just get sleep for the night, and we can plan in the morning.
No. It's really good news. It's really good news. Everybody's
Go
gonna
to bed.
sleep really well tonight.
Ah, that's what you need. Okay,
Mhm.
let's just go to bed.
Oh, bullshit, but okay.
No, I'm
Insight
definitely
check
going.
me.
I'm gonna have a nightmare. I mean, I'll try. I'm gonna fail, but I could try.
Insight versus deception.
17, so you probably beat me.
Actually, no. My deception was a 9. So.
Yeah.
Oh, yes! Oh, we have the same modifier. Cool. Okay.
Yeah, I have +7 on deception.
Yeah, they're lying. Don't worry about it. Just try at least try to get some sleep for the night. We can talk about it in the morning. I'm gonna Trick's gonna go to sleep and have a fucking nightmare because he can fucking dream.
I cast Calm Emotions.
Stupid. Sorry.
Everyone
I
give me a
resist.
wisdom save.
God fucking damn it.
Wisdom
Everybody?
save.
Everybody.
22.
17.
Jesus Christ!
What'd you get?
B got worse.
So I rolled a natural 1.
So did
Nat
I!
20.
Oh,
Who's got the higher wisdom?
rollies
a
for
+2.
against trauma.
I also have a +2. Now,
Guess what time it is, boys and girls?
Rollies.
Rollies.
Rollies for trauma.
I'll do this on.
I would like everyone to roll for trauma real quick.
3.
Oh,
15. I don't know what happened. Who gets that for going higher or lower?
You don't know.
we're about to fucking find out.
I feel like lower wins.
So T, as you're trancing,
There it is.
the vision of that mask comes back into your mind. That pale white, that unsettling grin, just staring at you. Come play. Come play. As your trance ends.
Nope.
Nope, I sit here. I stay.
No, I stay here. I stay here.
No, I stay. I stay here. I vote to stay.
T's up at the end of that. She's just gonna stand up and start throwing darts at the tree. Trying to let out some anger.
As the druid keeps saying, "Ouch."
Ow, stop. That's me. Ow. No.
If you can go into a tree, I will be impressed.
Not yet. Not yet.
Alright.
And then do
I'd
we
say
get
that
along
my
next
owl.
Brian?
Go ahead, Noel.
I was going to say that my owl coos at her in order to get her attention, but I think that my owl's going to take a dart if it does. So
Probably.
Probably, honestly, unfortunately.
Am I safe to
just
hit
not
long rest, Brian?
As far as I am concerned, yes.
Okay, cool. That's all I need.
But you all wake up after your long rest. I know you guys plan to go to Moonchild, correct?
Many people deal with dreams. Fucking, I hate them.
Meanwhile, T's still chucking darts.
Well, you see, there's a few tricks you can do where you can control the dream.
Warm milk.
I I mean, no, I'm
And
not
if
gonna
you can
do
get
it.
to that point, they could be awesome.
Never eat an entire plate of cheese before going to bed. Cheese
Okay.
dreams are the worst.
I get when
You
the
could
when the
just
bubble goes
summarize
down.
that to never eat
Should
an
we
entire plate of
keep
cheese.
while just now getting weird advice for sleeping? And go gently towards T and go, "Hey, are you okay?"
No, I'm not okay.
Fair enough.
Either he knows that I'm coming, or he just really wants me to join the circus.
Feeling
He
it's the
really
first one
wants you
because
to join the circus.
I don't like either answer. Uh, Camilla, if you don't mind, what do you have to do in Moonshine?
I need to just drop this off. I pull the letter back out.
Okay. Okay. That should be quick. Should be fine. I don't like that they know at least that T's here.
By the way, it looks like you're speaking to a Jawa right now.
That's fine. I volume transform. Okay. We're gonna start. We're just gonna go to Moonchild real quick. Drop something off for Camilla. And then we're gonna make a plan to somehow deal with the circus. As if I remember correctly, Mila said that the ringmaster was on the list.
I can burn then.
I mean, we gotta get your friend out before we burn the circus, but yeah.
If
Touche.
if what you said that one guy has fire elementals, I probably can't burn the circus.
That's a good point. Shit.
I feel like the DM had that in mind.
Probably.
Actually, no. When I was building these individuals, because they are based on other thing, because I'm evil, um, I was trying to figure out what else this person would be, and Karina and I agreed. He's definitely a druid. And I was like, well, none of the other druids work. I'm like, so we're going to go wildfire.
Gross. Damn it.
So, no.
Darn.
But continuing.
Okay, everyone in the carts. Take it the Moonchild.
I'll hop on the horse that I bought.
That's
I'm
fair.
not
You
gonna
get your own
just
horse.
wave it to the wild.
That's fair.
I'm gonna go with her.
And
Works for me. Don't stray off. I know this is important to you, but just don't stray off, okay?
I won't.
and my tiny hut would fade.
Yep. Let's get out of here.
Alright. So
And
you
for
guys
Moonchild.
start to
He has
head off.
tiny hut on a cart. Does it move with the cart?
No,
No.
it's a fixed point. So the cart will move, but the tiny hut won't.
No.
Okay.
We were talking about that on the ship, where the ship will continue moving, but the tiny hut becomes a fixed point. So it just rips the ship apart.
One way
Okay.
to break a
Interesting.
ship. One way to destroy a ship. Cast time.
Alright. So you guys start to head towards Moonchild.
Yep.
As you get closer, you very clearly see ruins.
Oh dear.
As in, like, there are ruins near the city, or the city is ruins?
The city is ruins.
Are you still in the barrel, Camilla?
I would be standing on top of the barrel and sort of directing you toward my house on the, did we say south edge of the city?
You'd be coming technically from the western side now.
No, but my house was at the south edge of the
Yes.
city.
That is a yes, sir.
So I would direct you to what would have been my family home.
Yes. Is there signs of any life as we're going through it, Brian?
Not that you see. Other
No
than
animals?
some animals and stuff.
Well, animals are fine. As I am driving, I probably would. I know I usually have to speak with animals as I'm driving. Do the animals say anything as we're going past?
Surprisingly, no. They
Is it
kind
like
of
is
scatter
it a normal
away.
silence?
It seems like they aren't used to humans being here.
That's fair.
I'm going to post it in session chat. I found a picture that works. That's what the house would currently look like as we pull up to it.
Here.
In case you're wondering what it's based on. But yeah, you arrive at this kind of ruined former city.
You want anyone to come with you, Camilla, or are you good?
In absolute silence, I just climb down off of the cart and I walk up to the front of where the front steps would have been for the structure. And then I open the letter, which we actually didn't talk about the contents of the letter.
We did not.
Great success.
Great success.
Drama. Closing letter.
So kind of, what are you thinking with this letter? Like, kind of what mindset was your best friend in when they were writing this to you?
This would have been right before. Oh, I fucking hate that picture.
That's the masked T-Saw, by the way.
Brian, fuck.
This would have been right before Camilla got taken away. And this would have been a letter just of Camilla Moonchild confessing her feelings to Sarah.
Okay.
And I'm just going to say that's the gist of the letter there.
Got it.
Just a confession of feelings for one another. But unfortunately, that's something that never came to fruition.
Obviously. It's almost like death does that.
I'm then going to cast
it doesn't have to.
Prestidigitation.
Just look at my parents.
Alright, so you cast Prestidigitation.
And I'm going to light the letter on fire.
Alright. And the letter ignites. It has almost as it's burning, a pinkness to the smoke just closest to the fire as it lights and burns to ash. A light breeze suddenly picks up and pushes the ashes into the building away from you.
I then quietly climb back up onto the cart, and I sit down on the bench, and then I pull out my pan flute and start playing a very somber song.
All right.
Will then quietly start driving the car out of town about and get what's a safe distance to get from the circus?
About 150 feet so we can still see through our owl's eyes.
That works. Sure. 150 feet from the circus.
150 feet from the circus. All right. Let me double check a thing quick.
If anyone stops me.
Cool. Yep. So that. All right. So you arrive.
Wait, T, you're with us?
Yes, I am on a horse next to the carriage.
You said they weren't going to depart. It was fine.
They would have seen you.
I mean, she didn't lie.
But also, they would have seen you traveling alone.
I said I was meeting friends. But I said they were a couple of days away.
Okay, I'm over worrying. Don't mind me. I go back to playing my flute.
I stop the cart and they go in the cart. So, how do we want to start?
Invisibility, pass without a trace, get to the girl, Misty step out, nuke the whole
Pass
thing.
Does anyone have passed without a trace?
Is that like an ointment or like a
It's
some
a
kind of
spell.
special- Oh fuck no! I
Wow.
Where did I put my scary dice? There it is.
I mean, shut the fuck up.
Oh.
Go ahead, keep talking. I'm just doing random rolls.
I know you're fucking not 22 passive. If anyone sneaks
Oh.
up with 21 more, I'll see you.
listen.
I
I
And
think
take
alert to anybody comes over.
I take out the map that always shows the town.
Oh,
Are
we're at a
we
circus.
close enough to the town to where it would still show this area? Because this is a very rural town.
let's count.
You see the clearing.
I'm looking for a large body of water.
You know there is one a little bit north of Moonchild.
What's all?
There is a small pond you would have grown up around to the north of Moonchild.
I have recognized the Krokra as a druid.
Oh no. Would you?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking.
I was gonna say, all
in
you
this world,
know
would
is
you
he was
would I
doing
recognize
a-
druidic magic?
I mean, he was only controlling an elemental, so
There.
I hate absolutely everything about what I am about to suggest.
Well, do it.
Okay.
As far as I know, they're still looking for me.
No, absolutely not.
But also, tiny huts.
Didn't it take you 10 minutes to put that up?
It
What
takes
about it?
me. Well, it takes me 10 minutes to put it up, but then it stays up for 8 hours. If we could bait them out to more familiar terrain to us rather than trying to fight them in their circus tent. And then T could also get in there and get her friend out with a lot less resistance here.
Are you saying we should split the party?
I mean,
We need to be careful with this one. Extremely careful with this one. If what Drake says is true, they are very powerful magic users. And we know nothing about how Zarissa is even being kept. What kind of box she's in, what kind of cage she's in. Obviously, it's magical because I can't reach her.
I'm just leaving it as a possibility at this point. Right?
Well, I understand and I'm open to literally everything. But we need to be very careful. Otherwise, this can turn out into an all-out battle.
Oh, and also, are we planning on going in now to, like, look around?
And I was going to send an owl in a little bit, but I wasn't going to physically go in. I mean, I could physically go in for a couple hours because I can wild shape, but
I don't know if
Or
they'll
we can
like.
just act as patrons.
that also
I don't know.
works.
Are they open to random patrons coming in during the day?
Cause they don't have like food and shit.
Don't know that they'd be able to recognize me except for the gauntlets, and the gauntlets are currently covered. So yeah, we can go in.
Do they usually let random people come in?
Well, there's day traffic and stuff. Like they have animals and other pets.
How
We
do
essentially
you
do
know?
a petting zoo during the day as a way to make extra money during this time.
You didn't explain how he knew that you were there. How did you find out that he knew you were there?
I had another vision thing while in a trance, and he said, "Come play with us."
Okay.
It was the same face that I saw, the white face.
So just to be safe, no one should be thinking.
Smile.
No one should be thinking about a plan or anything while we're in there.
Okay, but before we go anywhere, we do not want to fight them in the big top.
What's the big top?
The big tent in the middle?
Isn't that just the big tent? What's top about it?
It has the highest peak. It's the biggest top.
But it's not like a mountain. It's just tall. I could call it the big tall if that was the case.
When you go in there, bad things happen.
So everyone stay out of the big top. Good to know. Okay.
So we go in and we do reconnaissance from there. Nobody is to act.
Read.
All right.
Also, who's the strongest here aside from me?
Ha.
Not
it.
Nope.
I am mediocre strength at best.
Mediocre might be it.
I have a 12.
I mean, I can lend you a zombie.
Same.
Oh, we have the same strength.
On like a scale of 1 to 20, I'm a 5. So
I'm about a 12.
I mean, my zombies could help you if you need physical might.
I can always turn into an animal with higher strength.
you know that's a good point. Should we bring the zombies?
Yeah, I don't think the zombies should come.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
like
no.
the dead. No, yeah, let's
Please.
not.
What I'm saying is I can just take the form of a younger version of one of you and pretend to be your child so they are less suspicious of me.
You want someone to pick you up and carry you, is what you're saying?
Oh no, just
You want to be a zombie kid?
I can't
mean-
actually do zombie.
You can be a smaller version of me.
That would be invisible and gone.
Yeah, and I don't think that she can do wings.
I was gonna
I
say no.
can't.
You've met a smaller fairy than Therius.
Making a joke.
Yeah.
But I can't do wings.
Making a joke.
So you'd be walking.
I mean,
If I take a size that small and then get on a flying carpet, I'd be invisible in the frickin' tassels of the carpet.
Welcome to me riding my animals.
I mean,
I
yeah.
mean, I think.
Oh my
you could,
jeez, that's brilliant.
if you don't want to be a fairy, you can either be a
I take
tiefling,
the
a half
form.
elf.
I take the form of the smallest fairy that I know.
Right? You take the form
child.
of the small child you met previously.
And I climb onto my owl.
Okay.
And then my owl lands on Treek's shoulder.
You know what? I'm a druid. This makes sense. Okay.
So my owl would be opposite the shoulder that your owl normally sits on.
Well, it's not here at the moment because I haven't summoned it. So yeah, okay. Okay. Well, I'm going to everyone. Just try not to do anything. Draw attention to yourself. He's trying not to look at both Car and Therius. And anyways, Car, please leave the zombies here.
There's just whistling.
All right. But what about the skeletons?
Skeletons stay too. Skeletons
Bon Jovi,
stay.
right?
No, you can't.
We can't
No
risk
drawing
them being
attention.
taken over by.
Yes. Don't draw attention. Just keep an eye
I'm not
out.
even
Just
worried
look
about the
around.
attention.
You see, they all start to climb into the carriage, and one of them, Car, do you have a deck of cards on you by chance?
Let me check my inventory.
Camera on, Bri?
I do not.
I do not own a deck of cards, it seems.
All right. You see one of the skeletons just takes out their teeth and they start rolling them like dice.
They can go at the cart. I just hope they can't detect magic. Let's go.
I cast message to Treek. I'm hoping that the owl literally just being magic will cover me.
Hopefully.
It should look just like a fine familiar to anybody who's looking.
Drake is also gonna push his collar up, move his cloak around to cover his hands, arms, and chest and neck as best as possible.
All right.
Considering we got two beacons
Yeah,
of
I'm
magic
just
that can
gonna-
walk around.
Yeah.
Walk around like I normally do.
Hope this goes
Well,
well.
If someone's more concerned with not having their magic showing, I've got a spell for that.
I just look at him and tap my chest. Like, point to the crystal in my chest.
I think a couple of us are in that boat because if they spot me,
And all I'm saying is,
Let's cross those bridges when we get there.
if you feel like you're in danger, just go near me. I'll make a wind wall. We can fucking run.
All right, we can. So you're just gonna be Yasuo?
I respect that joke. Yes.
All right.
It was a good joke,
So
Sean. I respect it.
my question is, which of you thinks they are most likely going to die?
I'll talk about that. Let's just go. I don't want to talk about death.
Well, I mean, it's kind of important because I can deny death's touch on one of you, just not on all of you.
That's what you mean.
Was
Well,
it not obvious?
no, I thought it's something else. Just ignore me.
Right. So you guys start to head towards the tent. And as you get closer, you see the Harrigan seems to be bouncing from tree to tree. Seems to be putting up a new sign.
I'm gonna be in T's hood.
What does the sign say if we're close enough?
As you get closer, he's changing it from 3 days to 2.
Okay.
Then he kind of spots you all. Hi, bye. And just gets right back to work.
Ooh, okay, there we go. Mic was off. I was talking the whole time.
Oh,
Rip.
you pulled the Rob.
No, my
Yeah.
mic shut off. I don't know why. And okay, I was asking what the sign said.
Sign essentially says, Firefly Funhouse Circus. Come play with us in town for the next 2 days. And
Okay.
you see a nice image of the ringmaster, Bray Wyatt, surrounded by his entourage.
Mask on the ringmaster. Does it look like him?
Very much so.
Yay.
I cast message to Treek. Do you have a way to give someone like more difficulty resisting a spell?
Not prepared. No.
You're asking the
I love
wrong
that.
person out of character.
Yeah.
Hey.
No.
Well, I'm casting message to the closest person to me because I don't want to be speaking out loud, but
Sure.
How much is it to get into the petting zoo as we get up there?
It is 2 gold per person. They kind of look at you as you're coming up. It is not one of the main cast, just a elf who's like, you guys want to get into the petting zoo? There's no kids with you? Okay. It's a little weird.
my owl like scoots over and then drops 2 gold.
I mean, I'm not going to question money.
Sorry, I kind of dragged my friends along because I like animals a lot and I just wanted to come see them.
Got it. You're one of those weirdos. Got it. Kind of rolls his eyes at you, side eye. All right. Please don't bring any outside food. There's little containers of food for the animals in the corner. If you're feeding the wolves, please, I repeat this, shut the gate before you go in. They will eat the other animals. I don't like replacing them. They are expensive. It comes out of my paycheck.
Okay.
No problem.
Okay.
The wolves are kind of humans. They've only eaten 3 kids this season.
And how long has the season been?
1 day.
3 months?
I was
That's not bad.
that was yesterday.
Last season, though, we were at 12 at this point.
He's measuring it by the number of cheat days you normally get in that amount of time.
Well, all right. Keep going.
All right, so you head in. There's a variety of animals. There's a couple that stand out to you, including what appears to be in one very isolated pen, what appears to be a chimera.
Refresher for what that is.
Lion with a goat head on its back and a snake on its tail.
Is it saying anything?
Does it have wings?
It does
Do I
not.
recognize him?
It's not. Okay.
You do,
Do I
and more
recognize him?
specifically,
My
you do
homie.
recognize. Specifically, it's an illusion.
Gross.
It's just a regular lion. You have taken
So
care
what-
of this lion before.
Is the lion saying anything?
You talk to it. I'm hungry.
I'm just gonna get fucking depressed going through this fucking petting zoo. I swear to God.
It's a petting zoo. What did you
I
think
know.
it was?
I know, but
Happy
still.
Go Lucky Land?
No, Treek's never been to a petting zoo. She doesn't know, but still. He's used to being around animals that are happy. You've never been to a circus either.
Your dad's definitely would not take you to the circus.
Exactly.
They would find this to be animal
Anyway.
cruelty and be like, no.
If I reveal myself to him, he might accidentally eat me.
Then don't. As we're walking around, do I see anything worth seeing? Like, like things we're looking out for?
Everyone give me a perception check, please.
Please. Oh, 25.
Is this for sight and
Two.
sound?
It is for sight and sound.
That's good, because that's a nat 20.
Cool. Those of you that are on roll 20, get ready to move.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Wait, you said this was sound based?
Jesus.
Sight and sound, yes.
This is huge.
Ooh.
Yes. It's a big tent.
24 total.
Okay, we got pretty high rolls. Hopefully we'll see something.
So,
I definitely am
just so you guys know, the petting zoo is over here.
Gotcha.
There are a line of tents up here to the north,
Mm-hmm.
including a very large tent that is very much currently guarded on the outside. It's guarded by 2 Goliaths. To the south, you will see the very ornate carriage. That does appear to actually be open. The window to the back door is open. Very fortune teller style tent. And then you do anyone with an 18 or above does see the tent in the kind of behind the big top. That's very much in tatters.
Do I see anything in there?
You'd have to
Is
get
that
closer.
one? Is it guarded?
It is not.
So, in terms of like actual carnival employees, how many are there?
So what you can see, at least
In
Carnival
terms
hands,
of money, we
there's
have
about
none.
8. Just random hands. You don't. The only member of the entourage you can kind of see is in the back of the fortune tellers, which is the witch.
Way for me to essentially go around and avoid the carriage without being stopped.
You could go all the way around the tent. You don't know what's on the far side of the tent right now.
Brian, how many animals are around me right now?
About 12.
Okay.
Does it look like I'll be stopped if I go the long way around?
Not that you can tell.
All right, I would like to go the long way and try to look inside the tattered tent.
All right. As you get to the back end, you see what appears to be the ringmaster leaning over a small chest. All right, give me a stealth check.
I am using your boon to reroll that.
Smart.
18.
What a booter.
Okay.
But
You see he kind of looks over at you. Well, hello! What do I have the pleasure of?
Oh, I was just looking around. I've never seen something so elaborate before.
I take great pride in my work. This big top has been a great boon to me. But I would not travel too far, mainly because there are apparently some people going missing in the woods recently. We've had to beef up security for that reason. We do have to obviously think of not only our workers but our patrons. But we do have bathrooms. He points the opposite way you were going. That way, if you needed. Otherwise, I would kind of head back to the front.
Oh, okay. Do you happen to know what kind of animal? This is the first I've heard of it.
From what at least my hunter friend, as I call him, he's kind of big lazy boar, as I prefer to. Apparently, it's some kind of mushroom beast.
Mushroom
Yes.
beast.
is he a fun guy?
I
More
don't think he
of a
is.
truffle. Yes, I did that just for that joke.
You
Yeah.
guys spore me.
The only puns I accept are mushroom puns, druid of spores.
Continue on, Karina. Go ahead.
This is the first I've ever heard of a mushroom thing.
We thought it odd too, but apparently it's something that's come up before. Apparently, it was an issue that I don't know if you saw coming into town. I don't know where are you coming from, anyways.
Oh, I'm just traveling right now. Had to get away from the parents, you know what I mean?
So I hear you. I don't hear you. Mine abandoned me as a kid, but different story. But there is a city not far from here that was destroyed by it, apparently. From the rumors, anyways.
Interesting. Huh, the more you learn.
And the more you know. But I hope to see you tonight at the performance. Should be a lot of fun tonight.
Oh yeah? What kind of performance?
We have a new tightrope walker. Actually.
Uh-oh.
Interesting.
Yeah, it should be fun. We haven't had one in a little while. It's been kind of the missing piece, how I like to put it.
Well, hopefully I can stick around for it.
Of course. He walks up, goes to shake your hand.
She will tend to. Which hand is he holding out?
His right hand.
So, my left hand is kind of not my dominant. And I'll just hold out my right hand.
He kind of awkwardly shifts his hands around and then extends his left hand, and as he does, he shifts his hand down. You feel something go onto your palm, and you see a small little coin that says FFH. Consider that a free token, either to get in tonight or if you'd like to go visit my witchy friend and get a little reading. Consider it a gift from me.
Well, Thank you very much. I hope everything goes well for you.
Well, thank you, and to you, I hope you have a very fun night.
And I will let go of his hand and I'll start going back the way I came.
All right. What's everybody else doing over at the petting zoo?
Well, keeping an eye out for Shriek's trying to get an eye of everyone he saw that night performing, and also listening to the animals and seeing if any of them are prone more to attack circus folk than they are to attack civilians.
All of them seem like fat.
I'm just
complacent,
trying to find
lazy.
something that I can pet without losing a finger.
I mean, there's a jackalope. You can pat.
I don't trust it. It has horns
Was
just
dangerous.
like me. That means it's from the abyss.
Valid.
I mean, yeah.
There's also a two-headed goat, but a goat will definitely bite your finger.
Well, as long as it doesn't bite it off. The important part is that I leave with all my digits.
You go
Sad.
up to pet one of the heads, and as you do, you realize there's no give to it. It's very stiff. Give me an Arcana check.
Oh no.
It's dead.
Okay.
Oh dear.
Oh my god, it fucking did.
Oh my god, they just
I
sewed a
hope
fucking
it's
head
dead. I'll
onto
just
him.
bring it with me.
They fucking sewed another head onto
It's an
the goat.
11.
I speak with Devil on it.
An 11 actually passes. It's an illusion. This is just a
Aw.
stuffed head attached to this goat.
Oh,
I cast
that's
message to
sad.
him.
And the worst part is, now that I know it's an illusion, I'll just see through it.
I cast
Yeah.
message to him. There's nothing, like, none of these are real. They're all, like, normal animals with, like, just stuff attached.
That's disappointing.
Yes, I made a last
Now I'm
unicorn
just gonna
reference.
sulk and pet my demon bird with its extra eyes.
I could not resist the last unicorn reference. I was like, petting zoo, we have to do a last unicorn reference. I love the last unicorn. But yeah,
Funny
just tie a
enough-
horn to its head.
Funny enough, my owl ends up being one of the most fantastic creatures in here, being a four-legged owl.
and the multi-eyed raven is literally the most interesting things here.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pet my bird.
Tariq, in reference to your inquiry, the only two members of the entourage you saw are the Harrigan you saw on your way in and the witch in the back of the fortune teller's cart.
Okay.
Kay, anything special you're doing?
I'm going to cast Detect Magic and just wander around.
You get a lot of illusionary magic.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of it.
Anything else beyond that I'm picking up?
Do you go outside the petting zoo area? There's my question.
Yeah.
Where are you gonna head?
Let's see. Let me just roll a d4 for this. Let's see. That's a 1 on that. So take that as we hold.
Do you need a minute?
I'll let you decide. I rolled a 1 on the d4. We're playing this game again.
I don't know what he wants to do. I don't know what he's planning, so I can't really decide on
He's not really planning anything. He's just seeing what he picks up. He's more just taking in
Give me an
everything.
insight check.
Insight check. Use this one this time. Oh. That's a 25 total.
You very much feel drawn to what I'm going to call the diviner's cart.
Okay.
And as you start to head over, you very much feel your detect magic picks up divination and transmutation. And as you get closer, you hear the voice, "Come, have your fortune read." As
Do
you
I see
see,
him go over there?
you do.
Message to him? No. No.
He doesn't listen. What are you talking about?
Okay, he walks away. That's a natural 20, so he's still gonna be stupid.
Alright. V, what are you doing?
My attention is immediately drawn to the tent with the two guards.
I mean, same.
God damn it.
Is there any way I could like get around and like try to get to the other side of that guarded tent and see if there's guards on the other side?
So there's only one entrance, I will say that.
Okay. But if I could do like a maybe go along the side of the big top, just see like the back, just so I could see the back side of it and know what I'm dealing with, what's around it.
Yeah. Yeah, you start to head up that way.
But this is a tent, correct?
It is
As
a tent.
in made of fabric,
Yeah,
and
like,
you
so
could just cut a back door.
Yeah, it's not like I could just pick up the back door and then. I'm just looking right now, but I'm curious.
Yeah. You go to the other side, you see nothing of significance as you get up to the north end.
Okay, and that's the green tent that's up top, right?
No, the white. The green
Oh,
tent
that's the white.
is not guarded.
Green tent is not guarded. Okay. Are there any sort of like holes in the curtains, so to speak, of the tent, or is it all like one flush fabric
The white one does have holes.
that has holes? Could I kind of sneakily try to walk up and take a look through them?
Certainly. Give me a stealth check.
I can do that.
Peekaboo!
Hopefully. 22.
22. All right. As you get up closer to the window, suddenly you're met by a veiled face. And then you just realize it's just a doll staring at you from the window.
A doll?
Specifically, let me go back to, where did I put it? Session
show me.
chat. The witch in the rocking chair. Just dead eye staring at you.
I have to like cover my mouth so I don't scream.
What's wrong, Cyrus?
Cyrus
What?
is fine. This is creepy for me. If I continue, if I like, I take a second to just pop my head back, but I look back. Is it like it's not moving? Is it? It's just a doll head, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna check another hole, see if there's like a different if I could see anything on the inside that isn't just a doll face.
The next one you check appears to be the pig. Staring out at you.
The guarded tent?
Yep.
Okay. I think I've got what I got what I wanted out of this. I'm gonna try to sneak back to the group, back in the petting zoo.
Right, give me another stealth check.
Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy.
Shit.
Oh, that was almost amazing. 12.
Okay.
I'm gonna add 4 to that with my dice. I got a 16.
You feel a hand grip you from behind. What do you think you're doing here? And you turn to see a buzzard-looking Aarakocra staring at you.
Hey, Bucko, how you doing? Sorry, I'm not really the best with directions. I was looking for the wolves. Your buddy up front, he said there were some wolves up front, and I was looking for the wolves, and I couldn't find the wolves. And then they're
He
like, oh, maybe
literally
they're the
pokes
trick
his head
man.
around. It's literally right there.
Oh, thank you so much. I'll just get right over there. Thank you so much. What was your name again? I'm sorry, I didn't quite catch you.
Call me Mercy.
Like the thing? Like you have mercy on someone?
Sure, that's what we'll call me.
Spelt the same way and all? That's kind of funny. Not like a funny name. You know what? I'll just leave. I go to walk off.
Have a good day.
I reapproach the group with a look of death on my face. Don't go to the tent. Don't, just don't.
And no shit, Sherlock.
There's a bird. I wasn't expecting a bird, man.
Shit, the bird's over there. Okay.
Yeah, and he's got some like dolls and shit. I think he's playing like babbies or something.
Brian, what I know about the dolls?
You know they are just decorations in the window. Just to dissuade people from peeking.
You fucking
work.
Oh yeah. Housekeeping.
Wait, V, did the dolls look you straight in the eyes?
I mean,
You motherfucker.
like maybe they kind of did. Like I just looked in and I saw some dolls. I don't know if they're looking at me as anything like that.
Did they stare into your soul?
Wait, do your hands feel tingly?
I mean, they didn't, but now that you mention it, I have a little bit of a bit of buzz.
Oh no, it's nothing. I'm just joking.
Why the fuck did you do this to me? We just dealt with my shit. I wasn't ready for more shit. Come on.
Hey, I'm trying to lighten the mood, being that this is one of the most terrifying places for me to be in the entire frickin' planet.
That's fair. Fair. I wish I had like a firework instead of something. I don't have anything fun like that.
You see my owl's head tip up and its mouth opens and a couple little sparks start coming out of it.
Yeah, see, that's cool. There you go.
Do these sparks make any noise?
No.
Okay.
It's just illusory little tiny flashes of light.
You see the rabbit kind of goes and hides into the hay.
Oh, poor baby.
Sorry, the jackalope.
Whatever.
T, this is when you arrive back to the group.
I kind of eye T and like slightly motion for her to come over.
Yes.
You find anything of value?
I ran into the ringmaster. He gave me a free token to either speak to the witch or get in tonight.
Do you want to watch the show tonight?
I mean, no. But I wonder if it'll be the easiest thing.
Well, if you want to go into the big top, though.
Maybe we should
Again.
have this conversation outside of this area. You feel me?
I'm not saying anything.
Yeah, we're just talking about the big ring. I don't know what you're talking about.
I know, but I don't want them to get any wrong ideas about us paying the money, anything like that. You feel me? Yeah, we talk about going, they're all like, oh, you want to buy a ticket?
Oh, fair. I mean, unless anyone else thinks they want to see anything else, we could probably go.
I wanted to look at that tent back there,
It
but
seems to me that there's not much to see without getting our noses somewhere where we're likely to get them chopped off.
Well, let's go back and let's talk about something. I'm not very
Yes.
good at words, so let's go out before I make a fool of myself.
All right.
I guess Treat will, and anyone else is following him will go back to the cart.
Everyone, as you're leaving, give me a perception check.
Oh, God. 17.
19.
Dirty 20.
26.
I don't know why I bothered rolling this.
I got a 19 as well.
All right. Anyone with a 19 or above, as you start leaving, you see the doors of the big top are just a little ajar, and you see a stout individual, deep red eyes, glaring towards you all before heading back into the tent.
Do I recognize it?
You do not.
Do people point it out when we get back to the cart?
I'd be like, hey, so does anybody know who that big fucker was when we was walking away? He gave me a weird fucking look.
Very
Guys,
small, actually.
He didn't look familiar to me.
My
What did he? Can you describe anything about him? Like statue of
the
any
only
sort?
Eyes?
thing I'm concerned with is
Wow.
what is his name? I asked as I produce a piece of paper and start copying the contract that I got from the demon lord.
We don't know his name. None of us know any of them.
Demon lawyer.
Well,
Yeah,
Well,
there was a stout individual
I guess
on the
I could
top
just
of the
fill it out
circus
later
tent.
in person.
I mean, it was kind of stout. He was kind of fucking enormous, like fucking tall as shit. And
How big
No,
was
he
the
isn't.
tiefling on the top of this?
He's
this
very
tent?
small.
Wow,
He's not a
and that's not
tiefling.
him.
Yeah, no
Oh.
tiefling.
Right, right.
well,
He has
what was
horns.
He has horns.
He's stout.
Oh yeah,
Red eyes.
yeah. The little red eyes.
They have a demon
Would
just in the...
I know
You
who
know
they're
who this
referring
is.
to?
This is the individual known as Boss. He's not the actual boss. He just thinks he is. Bray seems to let him entertain the idea that he's running the show. He's the money behind it.
He's the financial backer for the circus.
Does he have any abilities?
I don't know, Brian. Does he?
The only abilities you have seen is his freakish strength for his size. Like, you've seen him, he's a gnome. You've seen him lift like full-size oxen by himself.
It's here for it.
Spoiler alert, this is Vince McMahon.
No, it's not.
Sorry, technically you're right. It's the puppet Vince.
It's Vance Mackman.
Oh, so
True.
okay.
Yeah, for copyright reasons.
Yes. No, that would be Mr. McMahon.
Mister.
Mr.
Okay,
Mackman.
before you dig yourself into a bigger hole.
Continuing.
Yes, please.
So you just know of his freakish strength.
What the ever-loving hell is this place?
Where I grew up, kind of.
Well, if we want to check out the place, we're not that far. I could wild shape into an animal. You could send your raven. You could send your owl. The three of us could have just a little peek around.
Well, now that I can
Hey.
be this small, I can ride my owl.
Oh, yeah.
True.
I
can
mean,
turn.
we just need what's in the tents.
I can definitely try to sneak into the tent as a spider.
Well, I know one tent has a bunch of dolls in it, but you were saying there might just be a front. There might be something else in there.
You know
They're
specifically
just
that is the tent for all the other acts.
that's the tent for all of the extra stuff.
So
Why it was
what
so
you're
heavily
saying
guarded.
is, if it's for the extra acts, she definitely could be in there if she was an act.
That's what they're using her for, yeah.
She could be in that. Okay. That's the ratted tent, right?
No,
Yeah,
that is the
no.
white tent at the top. The ratted tent you
Oh.
did not get to check out.
Okay. Well, if that's the white tent, I could definitely slide under the tent flaps as a spider and try to get her out as best as I can.
Don't try to get her out. Just
Confirm whether
see if
she's
there's
there. Or not.
anything
Oh, right,
you
yeah.
can. This is reconnaissance. We're not going in just yet.
Right. Okay.
So you go and get the information that you can. I will be on my owl, like 100 feet away, and I'll check in with you with message.
That would work. And could you keep your raven nearby in case I need a raven to pick me up in case I'm being chased?
Ah, you fools.
You fools! I can't hear him. I'm just going to hope that was a yes, and I can't understand you.
Which
So
Can we just appreciate for a moment that Gandalf didn't have feather fall?
that's what you bring it.
Jesus.
Answer the question, Car.
He fell a really long way to take no damage from falling. So
Oh my god.
you tell me.
Anyways. Okay, let's. Actually, no, I can cast a spell on myself. I can do that. I'm going to cast Enhance Ability on myself on Dex checks, and I'm going to turn into a spider.
Okay.
I'm going to climb, if it lets me, climb on the owl.
Does the owl let it?
Yes, the owl would let him climb up on.
Cool.
And
And I
then
give a nod as a spider.
oh shit, you as a spider is even bigger than me as a fairy.
Yeah, but as long as you land like in the tree line near the tent, I can just climb down.
Yeah. I'm going to have my owl go the long way around.
Alright.
Like all the way around the entire camp to the other side.
Alright, towards the north end. Alright.
Mm-hmm.
So it lands. You see the posters that are here have been changed already. So you can assume the Harrigan's already gone through.
As soon as the owl lands, I'll climb off, go down the tree, and start like just spidering towards the tent.
Alright. Once you get to the tent, give me a stealth check with advantage.
I have the same stealth as a spider, I'm pretty sure, so I'm just gonna go with that. That's a 22.
You get into the tent. As you
What do I
arrive
see?
in, you see a line of about 15 cots. Bodies in about 5 of them. Completely still, breathing, but completely still, stiff. And you do see in the windows dolls sat in each one.
Do I see our friend that we're looking for? Well, Key's friend.
Give me a perception check.
Please. 16.
You do. You see her sleeping towards the middle of the section.
Okay. Okie dokie then. Well, I did what I needed. I'm gonna spider my way out.
On your way out,
Uh-huh.
you see something rushes past you briefly.
Oh, fuck.
And as you turn to look at it, you see the puppet of the rabbit looking at you.
Uh-oh. Casual spider just movements.
He
I
goes,
just look like a normal spider.
he looks at you and goes, "Are you here to get him out? Save him from Bray?"
Can I sense if this has bad intentions towards it?
Give me an insight check.
I'm gonna. I'm gonna re-roll that. Fuck that. That's a 22.
This puppet does not seem to have ill intentions towards you.
I'll nod my head cautiously as a spider. Mm-hmm.
Then you need to watch out for the fiend. And then you watch as something grabs the puppet from behind it, gets rushed across the tent.
I run the fuck out of the spider.
You run out the tent.
And I look for either the raven or the owl.
As soon as he's clear of the tent, I'm going to message to him. Are you okay?
Up it, demon. I found woman. Please pick me up.
Okay. I'm going to cast invisibility on myself and the owl, and then we're gonna fly down and we're gonna pick up the spider and we're gonna bring him with us.
All right.
I'm a flying spider.
I was gonna say, so now there's a flying spider.
Yep.
That's a thing. That's real.
This is the first time.
Yeah, true.
You see the Goliaths are like terrified watching this thing swoop away. Ah!
That's so true. We've done this already.
No, you weren't a flying spider. You were a flying giant spider.
That's right. That was a huge ass fucking. Okay, yeah. And then I assume you take us back to the place.
The cart.
Yes, I bring us back to the cart.
Yes. All on wild shape. Get in the car and go. So, two things. One, your friend is exactly in that tent. Two, I was talked to by a rabbit puppet.
A rabbit puppet?
Yep. It's a puppet that was just a rabbit.
Did
Like,
he?
did it look like the herring god, or did it just look like a rabbit?
It gave you very much vibes of the herring
Do
god.
they want carrots?
It
But-
kind of felt like that. It kind of felt like I hit the herring gong a little bit. It asked if I was trying to free everybody, and it didn't have any ill intentions. So I said yes, and it told me to watch out for the fiend.
Fiend.
I have a weird suspicion. I'm kind of scared now. And then something grabbed it and ran across the tent.
Meaning it said it more than it needed to.
Yes,
And they might beef up security.
a little bit. But I did find your friend. She was asleep just fine in the middle of the tent.
Okay.
But that does raise the question.
Elves don't sleep.
Yeah.
I was
Don't sleep.
I thought, isn't she like?
She still can't be forced to sleep.
Is she
the,
fucking tired? Maybe.
It's the
Blessed.
dolls.
The dolls?
What do you mean?
The dolls. The dolls are them. That's why they sleep.
You saying their souls are trapped in puppets?
I told you not to look at them.
Oh, holy shit, the Herringon was trying to get it. They want to be free. If we can get them out of the fucking puppets, they'll help us. Oh my god.
I fucking hate this.
I already fucking hate this.
Out
They're
of
in the-
character, I love this.
Out of character, this is a
Same,
fucking.
but
Out of character, this is a bomb ass storyline. In character, what the fuck?
So we need to find out who this
In
fiend person
character,
is.
I'm currently just wondering if there's a way I can grab their souls.
I
No,
was gonna
stop
say. No, hold on,
Your
hold on.
soul is mine.
Actually, head necromancer extraordinaire. Do you have any
Yeah, Shane's
expertise
on
in
it.
soul trapping? If that's what's going on here.
I know that it exists, but I also know that it's currently outside of my ability. That's why I contracted with a demon to capture souls.
You know
Well,
the name of
I
said
didn't
demon?
contract. I just have the contract.
You know the name of the demon you have a contract with?
That is very old notes.
I imagine it's
Yeah.
on the paperwork. I'm gonna go ahead and
It's on the paperwork.
Making Brian look for it.
document that I had stowed away. I got it from a well, I don't know if you'd call him a demon or a lawyer, but you know, what's the difference? I got it over in that one town, you know, the one we're not allowed to go back to ever again.
Which one?
Which one?
The one because of somebody making a threat.
Oh, Omniwood. You made a deal with one of the demon from the demon district in Omniwood?
Well,
That's not
it
important.
was more like
Actually, no. If I know them, they might know what kind of fiend we're dealing with.
We don't have time to go back to Omniwood.
Have
I
I
have
seen?
standing.
Have I
I could just
seen?
talk to them from here.
Have I seen the fiend, the one that we are referring to right now?
I will state you know the rumors of the Fiend. You have never physically seen him. He's essentially a threat that is made to anyone who goes against Bray. You have not physically seen him, but you know he is a threat and very much. He's essentially.
Would I recognize him as Bray's patron?
Yes and no. From what you've heard of the rumors, Bray seems to control it, but it very much feels like something this powerful isn't controlled. From also what you've heard of the rumors, is how I'm going to put this.
I mean, if I can somehow safely get back in there, I could try to dispel magic on the puppets and see if that puts them back. I don't know how this works.
Do you want to risk it?
No, until we have a good idea. Yeah.
Soul taking is, from what I've heard, very, very lucrative and very hard.
Wait. Does anyone remember the name of the necromantic witch that we met in the witch town?
Baba Yaga? Oh wait, no, the other fucking the witch, the whole town.
Yes. I've met them, so I can contact them with sending, and I can ask them if this is a thing we can do. Shit.
Did they give us a name?
Take out the fiend.
I listen, I'm a cleric, but I've never fought a fiend before. I don't know how this is gonna go.
I mean,
Sean.
I do have this, and I would open. Yeah. No, I open my library book. That's what I'm referring to it as now. And go to the journal entry that was given to me by one of the witches, and it's a flower that can not trap souls, but force them to linger for a while. So maybe if we can destroy the doll, we can preserve.
Hey, don't you have a library, like a personal key library?
Takes out the K. I do.
Maybe there could be some information in there.
DM, by random chance, would I have any knowledge of this sort of thing? With the amount of random ass stuff I've researched in my time.
I mean, because it's not
Give
too
me
far off.
a religion check.
Religion check.
Religion. I'm a cleric, and I don't even have proficiency in religion. Just no
Ew.
religion here.
Where the fuck are you going? There you go. With advantage? Question mark? Because Hunter's Bane? Maybe?
Hunter's Bane.
Safe.
Isn't that
the fiend shit for blood hunters, right?
Yeah.
yeah? It's
Yeah.
where you can. Yeah, it should be.
Yeah, I'll
And
allow it.
Yay!
And that comes out to be a 23.
Oh shit!
Cool. So, kind of going back through all that information you were searching on during your time, you're like 12 hours locked in the room,
Only.
right? You remember coming across a poem. Let me see if I can pull this back up quick.
Hmm.
Things work out.
Yep,
I can get all
archives.
I can get all 12 animals in that petting zoo if they're around at night to help us attack the circus people. But if we can get more people on our side by freeing their souls, this could be pretty one-sided for us, for our benefit.
Yeah, but we don't know how they're found. Because you can't just go around burning dolls.
No, I'm not going to burn dolls. I'm not going to
Well-
burn them.
Well, even if we freed their souls, where are the souls gonna go? It's not like the dolls are just gonna walk up and start beating the shit out of people. Like,
Wait, Brian.
Yes.
When you said I saw a
Test
man
objects.
on the, when you said I saw someone on top of the circus tent, looking like he's puppeteering.
That was boss, I think.
It was boss.
Was that people puppeteer? Did he look like he was puppeteering people or just the performance?
I think you rolled really low on your insight, if I remember correctly.
It's
That was
not
for the
as
woman.
good any.
Yeah, for the woman. Yeah. Wouldn't that be Arcana though?
Yeah, go ahead.
Try. It's gonna be a stupidly high DC, but I'm still gonna fucking try. That's a 15. It's better than a 1.
Roll a 7.
All right. He didn't. Well, his motions seem to be kind of giving you, like he was puppeteering. You felt nothing arcane coming off of him in that moment.
At least I know where boss likes to hide during circus events, so that works.
It's a bathroom quick.
All right. So,
Okay, we won't be attacked while
you remember a short poem put into the book talking about, I was lost in the woods, fearful for my life, and then he found me. I let him in, and now I'm whole again. And at the bottom, it is signed The Fiend. You remember that poem very clearly, as it gave you an unsettling kind of ordeal.
I will recite that then.
Once Karina gets back, I'll say something quick, because obviously she knows a little something because of her interaction with Bray just now. But I will also state this. Camilla, you know Bray has no family. Bray has been alone for a very, very long time. It's just the circus.
Yeah.
I'm feeling it's gonna make more sense once we get Karina back.
No, he was orphaned. He's just, well, psychologically speaking, he'd just be trying to build his perfect family.
Is that the trope we're doing today? Oh my god,
Yeah,
wait
we're
a
going
minute.
Vin Diesel with this.
No, I have a feeling. Ryan, this isn't a dollhouse kind of vibe, is it?
What do you mean?
That is exactly what it is.
Yeah, no, it's what do you mean?
Drugs.
Excuse me. Yep, here we go.
I want to call it a dollhouse.
Yeah,
It's,
I wouldn't either.
no.
More
All
of
of you could
a
be the same size as me.
Pee-wee's Playhouse situation.
Okay.
That's not any better.
I know.
It's fine. They'll be fine.
We'll be
Wiz
fine.
says this
now.
as he's already dealt with all this before from a previous campaign. It was
As I look at an
so I
archived
did
character
the
sheet,
poem
ready to kill.
that Bray had, well, the Fiend had written previously as information, essentially saying, "Let me in."
Let me in. Where?
Essentially about being lost and then being found. So, which
Okay.
you know from your interaction with Bray,
Little
he
pig,
was
little
orphaned.
Yeah.
pig, let me in.
Up by the hair, I'm chinny chinny chin.
So, at this point in
I mean-
time, our strategy is
And then the demon sizzle.
It
Does
just sounds.
anybody start from the tent and then come in?
What do you mean?
sorry, what?
Like, how do people, performers specifically, go from one area to another?
Usually the back.
Do they all stay in? Do they stay in the tent the whole time? Are they ushered in?
Well, there's like a backstage area. The tent is in sections.
Mm-hmm.
So there's, well, the performers would go in through the back of the tent. They're able to pretty much go in and out as they please. But then they stay sort of backstage until they're announced, and then they're expected to just go out on stage and do their performance.
Would there be a way to essentially rescue her as she's going into the tent or going out of the tent?
They'd bring her in backstage before the show started. And then she'd probably be staying there for the whole show.
Would she be the last one to leave the tent after it's all done?
Her and the others that they're using in this way.
So you don't think we could get like an attack on them after it's done and save her that way? Because it's either we do a sneak and grab or we take them all at once, hopefully outside of the tent.
We can try, but I can't remember if he moves their souls before or after he moves them.
And without sending someone in to find out, we have no idea.
I did a good catch. Almost dropped my deck of cards.
I mean, listen, if you're looking for someone to head in there and do some reconnaissance on the inside, I could do it. I'm always down, but I don't know exactly what the inside looks like, so.
I hate this because I know my way around, but also
But also,
there's 2 Goliaths guarding the tent, right? Where they're
currently,
Yeah.
capped.
Yes.
There are 2 Goliaths, and there's something in the tent guarding as well. I could risk it to get this fire, try to find a puppet, and ask if they know how to switch their souls out because they've seen him do it.
If there's something basically hushing them, then they're not going to talk.
I think the best
It
thing that
was-
we can do is wait until she's being brought into the big top and try to intercept.
Brian, did I have any idea of what stole the rabbit guy away from me? Any idea at all?
you know what? Give me a roll.
What role?
Just a
Luck
D20.
roll.
Oh, that's fair. Okay.
A D20 roll.
Aw, 6. I'm not using my boon at this, just in case.
Nope.
Fair.
It was a quick blur, a flash of color.
I mean, we could have points at all sides. I could be with the familiars on one side because we're hard to spot. Our stealthy friend here could be on the other side. We can try to communicate to see which one looks more vulnerable.
Or we could just go for it.
Go
Define.
for it, as in.
Go, yeah.
Yeah, you gotta be more specific.
We wait until she's being moved, and then we just go and start beating them to death.
That's a bit harsh, I gotta say.
Well, to be fair, these are
One
kind
way
of.
to work through your problems.
yeah, no,
That's
fair.
the thing. That's the thing, though. We're destroying the bodies of people who aren't doing this. If we do that,
I mean, we don't have to beat them to death, just till they're unconscious.
okay, that does work. And besides, even if we do kill them to death, it looks like they can just be put back together anyway.
I mean, the only way to permanently get rid of this is to get rid of the fiend, whomever the fiend is. If we start attacking, he's gonna come out. Do we want that?
We need to target the ringmaster.
We need to get rid of him. Yeah.
From the sound of it, if the ringmaster controls this fiend and the fiend is more powerful, the fiend's probably just bored and is amusing himself.
Are you saying if we give the fiend a better offer, we could probably pry it away from Bray Wyatt?
It's possible.
Are you trying to make a deal with the devil?
I mean, we already have someone who already did with one.
That's a good
It
point.
might also be bound.
We don't
You
know how
guys,
he comes
you're
out.
not even letting me defend myself here.
Came down to the devil in the pale moonlight.
Because you defended yourselves and you got us in trouble, and I'm real, is all I'm saying. No,
We
but
don't know how the fiend comes out.
I
is the
asked
issue.
for permission.
Well, I didn't realize you were going to threaten her to
Before
death.
I
I thought you were
told
just going to
her.
talk to her.
That's a past problem. What are we going to do right now?
What time
Okay.
is it?
That's a good question.
It is a little after noon.
So we still have
What
time
time
before the
is
show.
the show starting?
From your past experience, they usually start bringing people in about 6.
I did have one other idea that I thought might be kind of silly, kooky, but at this point, I don't know anymore. Maybe it's normal.
Just say it. What's up?
So, there's supposed to be this werehog, right? Who's like this big strength motherfucker.
Yeah?
Where more? Yes.
Yeah, that one. What if a certain other were creature showed up and challenged him to a duel and distracted everybody? And then, just by chance, some other people happened to sneak around the back and looky around while everyone was distracted by this epic display.
I don't know
We
if the circus might...
we run the risk of having you forcibly put into the circus's act.
I'll be
Yes.
fine.
No, you will not. Putting people by themselves right now is not the best scenario.
Then keep people on the sidelines for. I'm just saying, if we need some way to either get the ringmaster alone or to get the girl alone, and we don't have a whole lot else. We need a distraction, and we need someone to go in there and take care of shit.
I could... Camilla, do they do anything... Do they have any animal acts?
Minor ones.
During the
The
show.
main one is now the wildfire elementals. They keep most of their animals for show now because they're fake.
Okay.
We never really use the animals for the main show unless we just needed something.
Damn it. Okay, so that goes that, me hiding as that. You don't have any way around of just going at it blunt force, do we? There's no other way around this.
We can come up with 5 million scenarios.
And
The
Well-
best way for us to handle it right now is smash and grab.
at this rate... Yeah.
What
I
if-
mean,
Just hear me out. What if we killed Kay? Not actually, but
what the
kind of.
fuck?
If
What do you-
he draws
oh.
everyone out with a fight, they're not going to put him into the circus if he's dead. So I could use my Raven and cast.
No, that sounds
what's it
too
called?
dangerous.
V, not
Feign
K.
death.
You talking to me?
I think he meant V, not K.
Yeah.
I realized we kind of as soon as he said fight, and I'm like, wait.
Wait a
Rock
fucking
off
minute.
Had a
Pardon
character
you.
on
So
No, you're
Yeah.
not. Back up.
I volunteers to review.
the point is, he would appear dead to everyone for an hour, and it would only take the 10 minutes of me doing the ritual, but the actual easily.
Oh, ow, my fucking throat. That's too complicated.
I don't
Especially
imagine they'd
with-
have use for his body, hopefully.
With how they're doing things, they might have a use for this body, which is
Yeah.
the problem. With how things are being run around here. I
I
think
think we start with a smash and grab, see what else happens.
in
we
if
bring them out, and we take care of them.
just don't go too close to this. Just don't go too far inside, and we should be fine.
You could always just take your were form anyway.
Well,
I mean, to be fair, she's probably going to be in a box because I don't know if any new acts. I just know she's going to be in a box that they cut her in.
And we don't know how to open said box.
Exactly. So if he goes werewolf, he could just pick her up and fucking run.
that's a good one. You think I could pick
Just
things
steal
up?
the box.
Well,
That's
you were
a
a
good
werewolf.
idea.
Don't you have like more strength when you turn into a werewolf?
I'm like,
Camilla, as a fairy, starts flexing.
yeah. So like, imagine like spaghetti noodles. It kind of just like they get brittle. It's not like I get stronger. It's just like I got more of them.
He tried stabbing me with a knife, and it felt like he was healing me.
So,
Aren't knives dex based?
like,
One time.
you're spaghetti into
You're
Sean, you
finally
cut out that
oscillating.
entire time.
I was gonna say, Reem, your satellite connection is on the other side of the planet.
Okay. At this
all-
rate,
all
I hate to
I
say
was
this, but
saying is his
You're
nope.
out.
spaghetti
We can't hear you at all.
turned into linguine.
Just type it.
Yep.
We can't hear
Linguini.
you.
We got
All I
linguini.
got.
Linguini, that's all I heard.
Linguini? Oh, his
Spaghetti
spaghetti yards.
I'm with you,
Okay.
Drake. I'm with Drake. I think we just gotta go for this at this point. We're not getting anywhere with any kind of infiltrations. We just gotta get in
Plan?
fast and get out quicker.
Okay, the path between the storage tent and the entrance through the back of the big top is pretty regular. Like, they're not going to go all the way around the tent to bring them into the closest door.
The strongest thing I can turn into is...
If you want me to, I can take the case and put it on the flying carpet and have the flying carpet go.
Problem is, we don't know how heavy that case is.
My flying carpet carries over 700 pounds now.
Oh,
Is there
Okay.
any reason we can't just smash the case?
we don't know what... I don't know what it's made of, is the problem. If it's made of metal, it's gonna be a fucking ton hard. Fucking bothersome to just smash open.
And we don't know if it's magical.
Yeah, my flying carpet,
too.
thanks to the repairs, it carries 800 pounds total now.
Alright, well, let's get ready for the smash and grab and hope this fucking works.
Hopefully it does, because if not, this is not gonna be fun.
Because even if we get caught, hopefully we can get her onto the carpet and the carpet can just go while we take care of the threat.
I have most of my spells.
Fuck it, let's do it.
So,
Uh,
question:
Nothing. Mhm.
Are you doing it before or after performance?
I wouldn't want her to go through the torture of being cut in half again.
So you want to do it before?
Most of the people would be more distracted.
That is true.
Because they're going to be preparing for the show to start, not
Yep.
getting ready to leave.
Okay, then
And they'll have
Before
to deal
the-
with patrons.
I
Before the
just thought
show's-
of another really good idea.
Oh
right.
boy.
People are going to be loading into the tent from the front. Patrons.
Hmm.
Yes.
I'll use a spell to make it sound like somebody screams fire inside of the tent and make the illusion of a fire.
Okay.
in the
Maybe
Does that have to
we
be an
want
illusion?
the people in there.
It's
Also,
just to pull their attention away from the back.
I feel like if these people are magic enough to trap people's spells and dolls, I don't think they're gonna fall for the fucking.
No, I
Generic
don't want the performers to fall for it. I want the civilians to fall for it. That way the performers are paying attention to the civilians' reactions. It's just to give us a moment where their attention is to the opposite side of the tent from where we're at.
Okay.
I mean, if we hit it at the right time, I guess anything could work. But I mean, hey, if you want to try that, try it. I'm still down for the smash and grab. If people want to do the other shit, we can do the other shit.
I climb
Right.
onto my owl.
All right.
There's actually a there's a spot that we went to on the tree line, right behind the white tent.
Do you want to go there right now?
They didn't see us there. They saw you go in and out of the tent, and then all they would have seen is me coming out of the tree line and getting you.
Well, they wouldn't have seen you because you were invisible. I noticed that as I was flying, free fly.
Yeah, so they don't know where I was hiding in that tree line.
That's fair. So we could go over there.
So is that the game plan?
Someone
Right
said
now.
we can set an
So-
actual fire.
That was Sean.
So I need stealth checks from everyone.
And I'm in T's hood, so you know.
I upcast enhance abilities. Who needs it?
Probably Kay.
No, I'll be fine.
Well, I already have enhanced ability on myself.
22.
It's a 14.
I cast it on K, myself, and my owl because I get 3.
Okay.
So
Oh, that's much better. I had a 14 before and that's natural 20 now.
I'm gonna let y'all, because I know somebody's gonna say no.
No.
Absolutely not.
What?
Oh boy.
I nat
Oh, let's
20'd
see.
on my perception check.
Got a what?
Natural 20.
No, you didn't. You didn't get a natural 20.
I was gonna say, who's
Lie.
using their boon?
No.
I knew I didn't get to keep it.
Of course you fucking don't. Yeah. You said it out loud. Of course it's not fucking happening.
What?
I feel like obligation
Oh.
if I am rolling actual dice, I'm obligated something like that to tell you.
That's fair. That's
Because we
fair.
wouldn't have had an opportunity to look.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Anyway, the owl stealth is the same as mine. It's +3. The owl got a modified 20. I got a 9, but I'm riding the owl.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I don't think it counts.
9.
No, you're good. Same way like Therius in T's hood is good.
Okay.
Did anyone get below a 12?
No, actually.
No.
Okay.
Surprising.
15.
We got a there's a 13.
That reroll
If I
matters.
wasn't,
I
if
bumped
I
my
wasn't
13.
riding an owl.
I was gonna say that reroll mattered. Because
I
obviously
did.
only one of you would not have been seen.
Yeah.
You would have been fine.
Oh my, jeez, I love that collar.
Uh,
Sorry, unrelated.
no, you're good.
I got over a 20. Their car, 2 of us wouldn't have been seen.
No, he nat 20'd.
I got an 18 plus 4. So,
Natural 20 plus 3. He still wins.
Yeah, no, that still wins. Gross.
So, you guys get to the tree line. Everybody give me perception checks.
Yes.
We're just looking.
Just looking.
I will.
Dirty 20.
I'm looking at the
Same
birds,
dirty
apparently.
9.
9.
21.
Okay, since I'm riding my owl, my vision wouldn't be very well, but I got an 18 for looking through my owl's eyes.
Alright. I mean, it makes sense to look through your owl's eyes. You're riding it. What's the point in looking through your own eyes?
Become owl.
yeah.
So anyone with a 17 and higher, you see,
Nope.
Bray and the werebore preparing to unroll the tent, the doors
For the main tent.
for the big tent, for the big top.
Okay.
The back doors, because
Yep.
that's the side that we're on. Okay. So it's still going to be a while they're getting everybody like situated.
anyone with a higher than a 20, you see a very eerie figure start to come from the front of the big top towards the white tent. It is very clearly Abby the witch. And she starts to head towards the entryway of the white tent.
Okay. How spread out are we all right now?
How spread out are you?
Because I can't imagine we're all buddy with each other right
No,
now.
we're definitely like.
No.
I'm
Tree's
on an
definitely-
owl up a tree.
I'm behind the owl. I mean, behind the tree that's the owl is on.
I'm probably looking at like the white tent mostly.
Okay. Well, I would try to share. If there's anyone around me who did not see that or is looking a little lost, I'm going to try to share with them that information that I just saw.
Okay.
Again, I don't know exactly where it is.
You guys get pointed out Abby heading towards the white tent. And a few moments later, you see the Goliaths kind of separate a little bit, and you see Abby float out, very clearly not stepping. And behind her, a line of about 5 people close behind.
I cast message to each person. Now.
Before I get that message, I want to take a look at the people. Do they look conscious? Like, are they just walking like zombies?
Give me an insight check.
Can I make the insight check too? No.
Anyone
7.
who'd like to can.
I figure
mean
we're
nothing.
all looking that way, right?
Yeah.
18.
17.
22.
Darius isn't paying attention.
So anyone
Oh,
with
it's
a
the same,
16
apparently.
or higher, they have a very deadpan kind of like zombie-like stare.
Yeah, their souls are already out. Souls are in the white tent.
Abby starts to lead them into the tent. As I'm assuming you guys charge out.
And I'm not going out.
If they don't look, yeah, I mean, I can't see anything, but I don't know.
If they don't go, I'm not going to, because I'm assuming they have more information than I do.
If they're deadpan, there's no point in taking the body.
So
Are the Goliaths still standing like at the doors?
nope, they follow the bodies.
I would like to kind of like motion that I'm not attacking to the group, but I'm gonna go see if I can sneak into the tent.
Treek will make a hand motion towards you, basically asking if you want him to wild shape and follow you.
Yes.
Treek will turn into a spider and follow.
T, give me a stealth check.
$16.
My Discord crashed.
Dang.
Oh no.
It's okay, it was the 16.
I got a 19.
What are you stealthing for?
I'm stealthing the T to get. Well, no, I said I was going.
They're
Well-
heading toward the white tent.
Yeah, I wild shaped and said I was going.
I
got a 19.
didn't mean I meant not Tree or Darius. Wow.
Oh.
Damn.
Treek is going.
All right.
No, you're not. God said no.
God said no. Only T.
You said
You come out your
16,
spider form.
correct?
Yeah.
Can I throw a +1 onto that with my dice? My last one of the day?
17.
Yes.
Do that. Hopefully it helps.
I like how V just crouches down and just rolls dice in the dirt.
It's less of like a roll, more of like one pops out of my hand and it's already on a number.
So you all see Bray's eyes start to wander towards T, and in that moment, you kind of make a quick sound, and his attention goes back towards the wood, and T, you get through. Spoiler
Oh my God.
alert, you literally saved her.
Oh my God.
He beat you by a 1.
Nice, Iron Magic.
You literally saved her. I'm gonna let you know that now.
Fucking God. Oh
I rolled
my
a
God.
17 for his perception.
Oh my God, okay.
These
Holy
gambling addiction actually paid off.
God.
Holy shit.
So literally, you just saved the stealth mission.
Alright,
Fucking shit. Oh
good luck, guys.
Because I love to give you all anxiety. I wanted to let you know that's how tight it was.
You did it.
Holy
Good
shit.
teamwork, good teamwork. Now get in there.
So you enter into the tent. You see the
I'll
beds all neatly made.
I'll climb on the wall and look for any puppet of any kind.
You see all the puppets, but one.
Oh my God. Ryan, it's
What?
not the puppet of the half-elf woman, is it? That's missing?
Give me a insight check.
Mm-hmm. 19.
It's the buzzard.
Oh. The buzzard is missing. That worries me. Okay.
T.
Yeah.
Both of you give me a perception check.
Yep. 14. That was almost a natural 1. That would have been bad.
21.
At the end of the bed, you see differing tarot cards. On each one has one of the major arcana, but a picture of different individuals on each. And on the one for the bed that Zarissa was on, it shows the Hanged Man with a picture of Zarissa.
Oh.
He knows nothing about tarot.
Would Shriek know anything
Karina
about tarot?
does.
Karina actually has a book right now.
Tariq, do you know what? Give me a Arcana check.
I just want to check because that's a dirty 20.
You know a little bit about tarot.
Okay. Do I know what this means?
Let me go to the specifics.
As a practicing pagan, I know a lot about tarot.
I barely know anything about tarot.
I have a deck for a very specific reason.
Is it
Spider-Man.
upright or reversed?
Let me double check.
'Cause
And
that
does the
would
witch
be
Joking it
read
does.
amazing.
reversals?
It is reversed.
I don't know what that means.
Would you like me to read it for you?
Because Shriek would probably know. Yes, please.
The Hanged Man, reversed. If you are feeling stuck and in limbo, surrender to the process. Trust that this period of pause is for your highest good. What new perspectives are becoming visible to you?
Oh, shit. Okay.
And as you are all looking at the card, hey, Drake, what's your AC as a spider?
That's a good fucking question.
2.
Wait, if someone's in there, I have alert.
You do. You suddenly feel something come up from under the bed.
I immediately pull out a dagger.
You see the puppet head of the buzzard come up and attempt to snatch Drake.
Does she warn me it's coming at me?
Tasty.
I have a dagger, and I'm currently have it to its throat. Yes.
Well, then I'll unwild shape.
And Therius is gonna hear a dagger getting pulled and actually pay attention.
Oh, that's right, because you're on. Come on.
Fuck, you're in there.
That's right.
I forgot
God
there
damn
is a third.
Yeah, I
You're
did
just
not.
always there.
Darius,
I
Darius
forgot
is
he's
the plan
in
they said.
T's hood.
So yeah,
Darius just woke up from a nap.
Darius was like,
Right.
death?
I have a dagger to this buzzard's throat.
As
Maybe
you have
treat
it to
you.
its throat, you watch as its teeth sink into your wrist.
Indie puppet.
Attack here in a second. So you take 5 points of piercing damage, and I need a Constitution saving throw from you.
Not in 2 anymore.
As I cast message, Treek, how's it going in there?
That is a 16. Flat.
Puppet buzzard just bit teeth.
You see around your wrist, the bite holes as it lets go, turns purple.
I run over and cast List of Restoration.
All right. And that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
Did it work? Tell me if it worked before this.
It did.
You don't know.
It did? Oh, no. Piss off, Liz. It worked.
That's where we're going to end tonight's session.
Fun.
Because I'm stressful. And
But
and
We have
we have
6 minutes.
initiative. We have initiative.
initiative for a buzzard?
Who said this is the only
It's a very angry bird.
Feeling there's more in there.
one?
More around, at least.
Don't know what you're talking about, Cyrus.
The
But
buzzard
yeah,
seemed like
tonight was a
And Camilla.
fun session.
Camilla, you did hear the words, the puppet buzzard just bit teeth. Just before when you respond.
I
had a
hope
12
y'all
AC as a
enjoyed my
spear, so-
little pet project I've been working on. I have used this scenario in another campaign before. I love this ordeal. I just elevated it a little more. Because this group isn't so, how do I put this? Leaning towards evil is how I'm going to put it.
Oh wait, they're
Nicely.
already in puppet forms? Let's take those. Anyway,
Start stealing all the puppets.
But yeah, so
Hey,
I this is one of my favorite little things I've made. I'm once again, like, spoiler alert if you did not figure out, those of you in stream and watching on YouTube later, very clearly a lot of these characters are based off Bray Wyatt's Fiend stuff from Firefly Funhouse. Great ordeal. He makes such a great villain for that reasoning. And you guys have not gotten to see why, because y'all haven't dealt with the charisma of Bray yet. But that's something the other party did deal with, right, Wiz?
Mm-hmm. I can't wait to kill him again.
I'm
I'm bloodthirsty.
Yeah, they did not want him to live. Spoiler, y'all probably won't either, but that's fine. I made him
already
a
done.
villain for a reason. If I wanted him to live, I would not have made him a villain.
Oh no, I forgot to ask the butterfly if we should let him live. Oh well.
Yeah, I was gonna do that. But...
No, it's
I'm
too
not
late.
asking for that shit.
No,
Oh,
it's too late.
it wouldn't have mattered.
No, yeah, we're killing this
I was
thing
gonna
either
say,
way.
I have a feeling Camilla's like, nah, he dies.
It
Valid.
You could try to talk
It's two of
Camilla
us.
down, but it's probably not gonna happen.
You know,
Okay.
I think the only one who would even really remotely slightly try to do that is Treek, and at this rate, what he saw, nah. With this petting zoo, he's done. He was immediately done as soon as he saw the petting zoo.
It's just illusion magic as a scam. What are you talking about?
These animals, I could talk to them, Brian. I heard they're
You're just
suffering.
lazy and bored.
Only the beginning.
I heard of them.
This is only
I
the
heard-
beginning. Wiz knows very clearly.
Only
Oh,
the beginning. And I'm interested
gonna-
to see what's gonna happen this time.
I'm gonna charm those fucking animals. Never mind.
hey.
You say so.
Also,
But, yeah.
being cut in half is not great.
No, it is not.
No
yeah,
shit.
Doesn't feel good.
We're gonna end tonight with a very close save by V.
Fucking yeah.
Like,
I don't know
holy
how
shit.
V and his gambling addiction.
I just have dice. It's fine.
You have dice and a deck of cards.
Yeah, and
2 decks.
you don't see me open the casino, do you?
Not yet.
No, that's true.
We got time.
But
We
thank
haven't
you all.
found a casino yet.
Right.
Oh,
That's
don't
true.
hand me Fantasy
yet.
Casino. That's a
Not
horrible
yet.
idea.
I mean, I have a few games for casino stuff, so
I mean, spoiler alert, there's obviously gambling in Busta, where there's a fighting arena. I wonder if there's gambling.
God, I can't wait to get there. That's my favorite place.
But yes, thank you all for joining me tonight. Thank you to my players. Thank you to those of you who are watching. This next week is about to turn into hell for me. I'm working 8 days straight. This is about to suck.
Oof.
Yeah.
it's
I'm
worth it.
sorry.
Dang.
That sounds like a lot of suck.
It is a lot of suck. Hence,
Not even the good kind of suck.
I actually will be able to stream every night because I actually get out at the latest of 6 every night. Except for, of course, the one night I'm not actually streaming, which is Sunday, when I don't get out till almost 7. Hence, I will not be making it to Momo's session this week because suck. Because I gotta walk home. But it's fine. But yet again, thank you everybody. Schedule for the week for me. Tomorrow is Pokemon Unite. Yes, Sam, you can join me if you want to play Pokemon Unite. Thursday, I don't know what I'm doing. Thursday's kind of been my weird day. Friday will probably be a combination of like Unite or TFT and doing some campaign building. We're still working towards completing the Spelljammer campaign. I almost said the Aesala campaign, like that's built.
Damn, we're already at the end.
We're already there.
Right, why is the final boss already? Damn.
Ray is very much not the final boss.
Oh boy.
But yeah, then Saturday kind of has been another kind of weird day for me. Friday, actually, there might be an additional stream, depending. If I can get to the comic shop in time. I'm the local comic store. They're doing buy a booster box of cards and get like a free either commander deck or pre-release box. So I might go pick that up and I might open that on stream. Maybe that'll be what we do Friday.
My house just did that. That's where they went today.
Valid. I want to go. I just gotta wait till payday. Because payday. But thank you all. Momo, what you got going on for the week?
Tomorrow is Warframe Wednesday. Sam is doing his new campaign that he's running on my birthday Thursday.
Yeah.
Whoop, whoop. Happy
birthday.
Momo.
Welcome to hell. No.
Because I will forget.
I won't, because I'm playing D&D with you Thursday.
If I was not Thursday.
Sam is running Call of the Netherdeep, and we have 5 players, right?
Yes. We have Cyrus, and we have Momo, and we have 3 other people that...
I was going to say Arlo and Jack, right? I thought I saw.
Arlo, Jack, and then Rev, yeah.
Oh, speaking of, if any of the cult wants to join Spelljammer, feel free to let them know. I don't want to post it in the chat.
And then Warframe Friday and no stream Saturday, and then our regular D&D on Sunday, but without Brian there, unfortunately.
Damn.
Question. Karina, are you going to be showing up if Brian doesn't?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So, I know that I'm only going to be missing 1 player as of at the moment.
Yep.
But, yeah, in fairness, if anything comes up, like, IRL stuff comes first. Don't worry about making it. Like, if you have IRL stuff, do that.
I have my sister's birthday on Saturday, but that's about it.
That's right. I won't be streaming Saturday. Thank you for reminding me.
Yep.
So never mind. No stream on Saturday. But once again, guys, anything cool else going on with anybody?
I am really getting into 7 Days to Die lately. I would like more people to play this game with me.
Momo kind of stole what I was going to announce on the
channel. I kind of assumed.
Yeah.
You're on my Discord.
But
gonna be my Thursday thing.
Yeah, well, still, it was on my channel. By the way, if anyone is interested, I can substitute for one more person. I know how to mod. I'm already modding the book a lot, so if anyone is still interested for Thursday, I can mod it. It's fine.
Valid. So the only other thing is obviously Digilock. We're actually getting quite far into. I am so upset right now, though. I did just lose my carry, my Wisemon. I was so upset.
It was very upsetting.
All to a lucky fucking crit. I hate crits. But yeah, thank you all for joining me, and I will see y'all either tomorrow if you tune into all streams. If you only watch Aesala campaign, I'll see you next week. Night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night.